Welcome to The End Is
Sigh.
I'm Todd.
And I'm Nate.
And we are doing a little bit of a... Last week we had the Zoom call, so we were worried about that, audio sound.
Yep.
This time, there was a mistake in... a cord was left behind at somebody's place. We won't use names.
Todd.
Shit. And then...
we all know how his memory is. Obviously, who's going to forget the cord? Yeah, Todd. He got the mic.
Yep.
He got the headphones.
Sure did.
The cord. It's not just a simple auxiliary cord. It's a special XLR cord. I'm sure everyone knows what that is.
I thought it was an extra one, and I brought the mic and the headphones. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 66.666.
Well, 666. Well, we say this because now we are huddled around a single microphone campfire style.
Yeah,
that's campfire with a K. It's campfire style.
Cozy in with us.
Yes, get cozy with us. These are our fireside chats for 2021.
All right.
And so what are we talking about this week?
Let's see. This week is Shang-Chi. Yeah, and we got the 3 themes from that.
Yep, we'll be talking like we do for all of our movies. We'll pick out 3 themes from the movie and then discuss those before we get into the movie review about halfway through the episode.
Yeah, so our 3 topics today are everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah.
Or martial arts.
Or martial arts. Yeah. And a
a
little bit of singing, karaoke.
Yep, little karaoke action.
And maybe a shitty job you worked, or...
Jobs in general.
Yeah.
Like career jobs, like first jobs, maybe odd jobs, working with friends, that kind of thing. So it is, so martial arts, karaoke, and jobs.
All right, yeah.
And Nate's been alluding to something he has in store for me here, so I'm curious to see what this is.
Maybe I'm just keeping on the edge of his seat.
Oh, so he's going to spring it on me randomly during this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess, this is the EDTIJO, and so kind of why did we start doing this, Nate?
I got a random text one day from you, like, hey, let's do it. Let's do a podcast. We watch movies.
To be fair, we've been talking about doing a podcast.
Yeah. And so we figured, why not? We'll talk about movies and bullshit about other things.
Yeah. The EDTIJO name is just a play off of goddamn mortality, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's anything and everything under the sun. Yeah, and so that's kind of why we do it, and we'll get right into the themes for you.
So we'll just kick that door down in, do a little bit of kung fu to start with.
Jesus Christ. I tell you.
No? Not a good segue.
No, that's fine.
Todd doesn't like it.
No, it's fine. I know.
He didn't think of it.
I don't know if that's a fault or not. I started thinking about karate, kung fu, martial arts in general.
Okay.
And as a former yellow belt myself.
Oh, okay. Well then.
I was a young lad and I got my yellow belt, which I'm pretty sure they hand out at the door. It's like a gold star for showing up to class.
It's like your parents signed the waiver.
Pretty much, yeah. They paid the fee. They get the belt.
Yeah.
So I did get the belt.
Nice.
I learned some of the basics, but it's a little too much discipline for me. And I don't mean like they discipline you. It's like I have to have self-discipline.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at on my list. I was like, I know Todd's been jonesing to get back into karate. I never did karate.
Did you know I did karate?
Nope. I just playing on this now.
Just lied.
There was one point, like, my Oma tried to get me in karate, but I was like, nah, it's not a cool thing right now. I'm not going to do it. I'm looking back, I feel like I should have done it.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been good for, like, a couple summers just to learn the basics of, like, self-defense.
Yeah. I looked up how to make sure you're ready for kung fu.
Oh, I'm ready. That's the answer?
So, are you ready to learn with an open mind, Todd? When you went into it?
Fuck no. I was so young. I just knew that I was going to get to wear a robe and karate chop stuff.
Yeah, were you expecting, like, I get to chop a board in half? Is that what you're expecting from this?
Probably.
Okay. You got to change your daily habits.
Okay, I can't do karate. What do I need to do?
So two things. You're already out.
Oh.
Yeah. I know this one's a hard one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, lose the negativity. Get it out of there. Just get it out.
As the wise man once said, fuck that. That's how I stay young at heart.
They say a lot of stretching as well.
I do need to do that. I have my sciatica right now is driving me crazy. I feel like I'm gimping everywhere.
I think everyone could probably stretch a little more in their life. It's like you're just sitting there watching TV, and you're like, I could be doing more, but no, I'm sitting here on the couch fucking watching TV.
Does the stretch from my lap to the chip bowl?
No, that doesn't count.
Okay, then yeah.
People could be stretching while listening to this probably.
As they yawn.
Maybe. Yeah, yawn in excitement.
What? Sorry, yawn from excitement?
The next one is go to bed early and wake up early.
Oh, shit. You know, I used to do that.
Okay.
I had a pup with some needs, and so I was up pretty early. But yeah, I was actually thinking about that recently. I started a new job, and I was like, I need to get back into the habit of waking up earlier to kind of prepare for the day, rather than just kind of roll into the role.
Okay, yeah.
Roll with double L into the role with one L and an E. So, not that I did that with my former job. For the record, anybody, I'm just saying, like, I want to get back into a better habit of being wide awake in the morning and not kind of like adjusting.
Yeah. All right.
What about you? How are you on those things?
Mornings, I feel like I do it right. I mean, going to bed early, I feel like I should probably go to bed earlier at times.
Are you going to go to bed early tonight?
Probably not.
We got a late start, guys.
Because right now we're recording. I've been up since 1:30 and it's 8 o'clock. So
1:30 p.m., that's a pretty good time to sleep in.
Yeah, right? No, a.m., you ass. Next one is, I mean, obviously, you've already done this. Surround yourself with mind-like people.
Oh, like-minded people.
Yeah, like-minded people.
I didn't set myself with mind-like people.
Sorry. Yeah, set yourself up with like-minded people.
Yeah, are you guys like-minded to me? Oh, in some regards.
Okay, yeah, some regards, yeah. Donuts, yes, okay.
Yep, we have an affinity for donuts. Chocolate milk at the grocery store.
Yes.
Whenever you make a shopping trip, what do you have to pick up?
Promised Land chocolate milk.
Yeah. And if they're not out, just get some chocolate milk at least. But you leave with chocolate milk, guys. It's a reward for going shopping.
It really is. Yeah, donuts and chocolate milk, I guess that's it. Well, movies.
Oh, so we're talking more so than just eating habits.
Yeah, video games.
Yep, video games.
We got some in there. Obviously, we have a hatred for water parks with one another. I like them. He hates them.
Oh, so, that's confusing. So we're like-minded because we hate separate things?
No, I said this is against, we're not always on the same page.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We challenge each other.
Yeah, tennis a lot of times too.
Yeah, I mean, I have to beat his ass so many times that, I finally had to start letting him win.
Yeah, that's what he says. Well, we'll get back to you. We need to get some more
tennis. What about
tennis
the first few seasons?
First few seasons?
Almost shutouts, guys.
But never has he had a shutout.
I've had one shutout, not for a full season.
Not for a full game. Maybe a set.
For a full game.
A set?
I've had shutouts before.
No, not a full game. Who forgot the cord?
That doesn't mean I forget when I have a victory.
Oh, but it does.
All right. Anyway, next one.
And the last one is take action. Just, get to it.
Just in general, huh?
Yeah. You feel like if you had that mindset going in when you're younger, maybe.
Let's say you ordered something from a restaurant, they forgot something. Would you take action right away, or would you wait for a more convenient way to get it done?
Depends on what it is.
Like, say it was like a fry sauce or something.
Oh, fry sauce? Like a full bottle of fry sauce?
Like somebody was crazy and got a full bottle of fry sauce.
Well, I think the instance you're talking about is fairly happened,
Fairly happened. He's got recording right now.
Yeah.
It happened fairly recently.
Yeah. Oh,
AKA
shit.
half an hour ago.
Yeah, but it wasn't a quick action. They gave us sauces on the side, but not the full bottle that we wanted.
Right.
So we didn't need it, so it was a later action.
Okay, so you'll put that off to yell at a poor employee later.
Yep. Well, I mean, I already put an action into it, so it's already been done.
People are going to love this.
I know. They're going to be like, this guy can't talk. Has he been drinking? I'm not even the one drinking now.
I'm drinking wine right now, guys. Podcast and wine.
Yeah, doesn't even know what wine it is.
I don't. Something about bears.
It's 10 Bears Winery out of LaPorte.
Okay, so it's kind of...
It's a rosé.
A rosé, but it's like a beer wine mix.
Do you like the taste?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, cool.
This has been Whining and Dining with Todd. And kind of Nate.
Yeah.
All right, so anything else on that list?
Nothing else.
Could you be a kung fu master with that?
Could I be a kung fu master?
Yeah.
If I didn't have to sit here with you right now, I feel like I could hone some skills.
Would you be chopping wood with your hands right now?
I'm chopping wood usually, but maybe not with my hands.
Oh, God.
Not that, Todd. Jeez. Talking woodworking here, people.
Yeah, okay. He goes out to the garage to chop wood with his hands.
I'm not the one that had a poster above my bed.
Hey, Heather Graham is a saint. All right, so what to make a very smooth transition, what I learned about martial arts was, did you know that more than 170 forms of martial arts exist?
I did, actually.
Oh, so you
that
Googled
came up on
too.
my research a bit. There's also 400 subtypes of kung fu.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all the different animals. Crane, sloth, dragon.
It's all the Shaolin stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so many of them originated in China, Japan, and Korea. And I read, however, despite the rich history of martial arts in China, modern-day martial arts originated in 527 AD in India. An Indian monk, Tamo, taught the monks of the Shaolin Temple the 18 Buddhist fists. Other people call it the 18 hands of the Lohan. That's not Lindsay Lohan, that's just different Lohan. Which turned into the 5 animal styles of Shaolin. So it's like the 5 fugitive monks spread it around to China after they, I think it was the... Oh man, we're gonna butcher pronunciations. But a dynasty didn't like the Shaolin monks.
Okay.
And so they said you can't perform martial arts anymore, so they disbanded, and then 5 of them spread it around to different Chinese territories.
Okay, do you have those 5 animals?
I don't.
Okay. I don't know them either. I just had a weird thought in my head of like, is it the animals from Kung Fu Panda minus the panda?
What if there was panda style?
I'm sure there's panda style.
So they have panda style at Panda Express.
Yeah.
Can I get that panda style? It's like animal style at In-N-Out.
Oh yeah, totally. It could work.
But I mean, I would always say, growing up and even now, the Shaolin monks and that kind of thing is really cool. Like, it's a really cool... It still exists. The Shaolin Temple still exists. Monks are still there. People make journeys like Buddhism to go up there and visit it. But Shao in Shaolin refers to Mount Shaoxi, a mountain in the Songshan mountain range. And the Lin in Shaolin means forest. So literally the name means monastery in the woods of Mount Shaoxi.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me you're going there.
I'm going to go on a pilgrimage.
Okay.
And I'm going to come back and stretch more. I can't be a Buddhist. They're like, don't talk. Be like, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, no pun intended.
You got a mouth.
I'm not talking about anything. Sure. I also looked up some of the best martial arts. Can you name kind of the top few that you think of immediately?
Jiu-jitsu.
No, sorry, martial artists.
Oh, artist.
Yes.
Bruce Lee.
Oh, yep, top of the list. He died at 32.
Yeah, yep.
Death by, do you know what they called his death in Europe? Death by misadventure.
Okay.
Which is a pretty cool way to call it for something that is not as cool. It's primarily attributed to an accident that occurred due to a risk that was taken voluntarily.
Okay.
It was some mixed medications. He had a headache and he had a cerebral enema, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, enema? Edema?
I don't know.
Oh no, guys! I should have that because an enema is a much different thing.
Yeah, it is.
Bruce Lee did not have an enema. Please don't come after me. I apologize. Bruce Lee would kill me from the grave. But no, he had a cerebral issue and he took medicine for a headache. Later they said that they believe it was due to heat stroke. And did you know in late 1972, Lee had his underarm sweat glands removed?
You can do that?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It said,
wow.
In an apparent belief that underarm sweat was unphotogenic.
So, I mean, you get that removed, no deodorant, right?
So then probably, but also then his body couldn't regulate the temperature and you overheat.
See, I'm just stuck on the whole no deodorant right now.
Well, okay, name number 2. What's another?
We got Jackie Chan.
He's number 2 on my list. Right?
Hey!
You'll know Jackie Chan. Everybody should know Jackie Chan. But for our younger Gen Z, again, you little shits. We have Police Stories. Rumble in the Bronx was a favorite when I was growing up.
Okay.
Mr. Nice Guy as well. Obviously, Rush Hour.
Yep.
1 and 2 and 3. And then Shanghai Noon and Nights.
Yep.
With Owen Wilson, which were super good. And then he was in the Karate Kid reboots. I did never watch it.
I did. It was all right.
All right. I'm with Daniel's son. I'm not about the new age. He is 67 years old.
Dang.
But he's been doing his own stunts forever.
Oh, he's amazing in the stuff he's done. I've always remembered his antics whenever he's doing his karate and all that. It's always like, oh, what can we incorporate that you wouldn't have in a normal fight? So
yeah, he'll use chairs. And,
and there's a steering wheel at one point.
Oh yeah. He'll use props a lot. He in his time of doing his own stunts, he had a lot of injuries. I remember specifically one called the Tree Fall, and he actually had that one during Armor of God in 1987, and he actually had to jump from a cliffside into a tree. He did it in the first take, super clean, got it done. But he's a perfectionist, and half these accidents that they listed, he actually got from second or third takes because he just wanted to do it better. I can see it,
yeah.
And so he did it a second time, fell through the tree, landed on his back, hit his head on a rock, and sent bone into his brain. He was bleeding from the ears.
Damn.
But they were saying that the medics in every single instance, it was medics were so quick to get to him and prevent, they thought, dude, he's dead on this one. This is insane. So he's broken ankles, broken eye sockets, severe lacerations. He went to jump through a window and they had stunt pane up, and he actually missed the marks. We went through a real window. Just tore himself up. But yeah, so that was that. Anybody else?
Well, real quick, you know what he did before he did movies?
No.
He was actually in, I believe, 1 or 2 adult films.
Oh, for our parents?
Huh? Oh, yeah, pornos.
Mother, turn off the pod retroactively.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird hearing that. I'm like, what? No, but...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he does his own stunts for sure.
Let's see. Bruce Lee?
That was the very first one. Are you
Or
pulling
no,
Todd?
Jet Li. Sorry.
Oh, he pulled the Todd. Yeah, Jet Li.
Yeah.
Jet Li has been in a ton of stuff. The first time I remember seeing him was in Lethal Weapon 4. Mm-hmm. Did you ever see Lethal Weapon?
A long time ago.
1, 2, 3, or 4?
I don't believe 4.
Okay. 4, he shows up. He's like the big bad guy, but he was always badass because he's super quick and he's like he's a huge screen presence.
Yeah.
And he's like fighting them on a dock in the rain, and it's really badass where they're like about to Murtaugh and Riggs are about to walk away, and they don't have to fight him because the police are coming. They go because he's fucked with them so much, like, let's go fight him. So they turn around to fight him, and it's such a badass thing.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, so he's been in a lot of different things. I don't think you're gonna probably guess too many more they might be a little bit more.
Bruce Lee's son, was he one of them?
No.
He was in The Crow?
Oh, Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
Yes. Brandon Lee was not mentioned in the greatest martial artist of all time, but he probably didn't obviously get an opportunity to do too much more after the 90s.
Right.
Was The Crow in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also when I was looking it up, you get, obviously Chuck Norris was even back in Bruce Lee movies, even though Chuck Norris is. The
Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, he's a meme now. He's Walker, Texas Ranger. I remember my parents were obsessed with that show when I was growing up, so I saw a lot of Walker, Texas Ranger. Michelle Yeoh.
Okay. Yep. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, right?
Yep. And she's in
Shang-Chi.
Yep. She is super good, and she's actually 59 and still kicking ass like she's fucking 22. Like, I don't get it. Like, she's
amazing.
So good. She was in Tomorrow Never Dies. Yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Memoirs of a Geisha, Sunshine, which we're going to get to. The Mummy 3, Crazy Rich Asians, and a whole bunch of the Avatar sequels coming up. She's in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Spoiler alert, because she survives a lot, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been kicking ass since the 80s, 90s. There's Tony Yaw, Donnie Yen, Sonny Chiba, who actually died this year. He did a cameo in Kill Bill.
Okay, yeah.
With the Hanzo blade. That's all I had for martial arts. You have anything else?
No, that's it. I mean, the only other tidbit of fun facts for you.
Okay, fun, easy. Dude, you should have seen the shimmy he gave.
Kung Fu isn't always called Kung Fu. It's called Wushu.
Wushu, what does that mean?
So that's actually more correct. I think Wu is military, and then Shu is...
Like for my feet?
No, not that Shu.
Oh, different.
SHU.
Oh, Shu, okay.
So I think it's like military fighting or something like that is what it's attuned to. So
okay.
Kung Fu is more just like showboating in a sense, I think.
So it's a lot more style?
Yeah, I think they called it Kung Fu for films more or less. So,
yeah. Nice. Well, should we move on to karaoke?
Yeah.
We'll
sing right into it, shall we?
No.
Oh, no. All right.
What do you got for karaoke?
Karaoke, why? Have you done karaoke, Todd?
Never, and I never will.
Oh, okay. So he's against karaoke already.
I'm not against it. I just don't want to do it.
He's just, okay. Well, I have reasons why you should do karaoke here.
Is this like I should do kung fu? I should stretch? Do I have to stretch more?
Kind of like that, but it's actually more of why it's good for you.
Okay.
So, one, it stimulates the brain.
I do need that.
Yeah.
Nate's not doing it for me.
No, I'm not. I'm really.
Well, you're doing it right now. You're what?
I'm flubbing my words today, so yeah.
That's fair.
It's a stress reliever. I know you could use some stress reliever in your life.
I could.
Yeah.
It's, a full-time job and then trying to study podcast topics. It's a thing.
All right. It helps show your feelings and emotions.
Oh, no, fuck no. Okay. Well, I'm out.
All right. It showcases your talent. You're saying you're not talented?
Not in singing.
He's not talented. We just heard it here. We can take out that not in singing. We can just do not.
Although I was in the prestigious choir in our high school.
Well, that just shows you did have talent.
No, what happened was...
Nope, you had talent.
The current music teacher was leaving and said, I don't give a shit who gets to join the elite choir. And so I auditioned and they put me in and then they left the school, so it didn't matter what happened.
It helps you breathe better.
Ooh, I need that because, yeah.
Yeah, so this one,
Todd don't breathe so well.
We're going to check this one off automatically. It improves your memory.
Oh, karaoke does?
Yeah.
Okay, did they put any science behind that?
There is science behind it, but I'm pretty sure it's
But you didn't write it down?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's something with remembering the lyrics and,
I mean, I know song lyrics. Okay.
All right.
I can see that. I mean, it seems like in any time you see like a movie or even like a real study, people are able to remember things. Like people with dementia or amnesia or Alzheimer's will actually know, like they can replay music that they played when they were younger. And
that's like some people with a stutter. They can sing without that stutter.
Yep. It's crazy. I mean, it is. I guess, I don't know if it's just, I don't know what it is. We need to look up why that is the case. But I can see how harmonizing and things like that help.
It builds confidence.
I got plenty of that. I need that shit.
All right.
Fuck off.
It lets you socialize.
Like, I need to socialize more.
Yeah. Okay. And it's very fun. So
well, that's subjective.
I feel like you had more than 50% of those knocked off. So we'll just...
I'm not going to karaoke on the...
Oh, it's happening.
I'm not going to karaoke on the pod. Guys,
oh, yeah.
I will leave the room.
It's for the pod, Todd.
Do you know what I did in choir when they said, hey, everybody has to do a solo, and they went around the room? I sat there and I said, no. And they got awkward enough where they had to move on to the next person while I said, I am not standing up and I am not singing.
Not even for the fans, Todd.
Fuck our fans.
I had to pull a swift one on you.
Oh, I was hoping it was like a get you, not like a talent guy.
This is a gotcha.
I can't sing, especially... I don't have any liquid courage in me. I don't have...
Oh, this is good.
It's dry down here. I don't want it. You have to do it.
Huh?
You do it.
No, it's on you. So, when you do karaoke, another big important part is making sure it's a popular song when you're singing. Mm-hmm. Just for the fact of... So everyone can maybe sing along. You know, and then they can hide your voice.
Except for when I'm by myself right here?
In the basement.
Oh, don't make me do this.
Here you go, Todd.
What is this? Sing King Karaoke? This is probably the most famous song to be karaoke to, right? Or one of the most.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not supposed... There's no music.
Oh, there is.
But I'm not gonna... Wait, I don't... This is not gonna be... What? I'm just gonna talk through it. What do you think I'm gonna, like, belt out and try my hardest here?
Yeah.
Nate, I need you to help me with this.
All right, I'm gonna help Todd out with this. Just a small town girl.
Oh, God, this
world.
is the worst I've ever seen. She took the midnight train. I can't
Going
sing
anywhere.
This is... I didn't even sing. I just, like, begrudgingly said the words out loud.
I know.
You know what? I
failed.
I was in choir to harmonize with the people. If I could fade into all the other basses, I can do that.
Yeah.
If they're singing and I just bass it up, I can do that. But I can't go into a solo. I can't get high pitch. I can't keep like a tone or a note.
Todd, I thought you said you had confidence.
For not karaoke, not for music singing. There's a reason I do music singing. Oh. I hope you can find something in that garbage.
I hope so too. If not, it's just going to be fucking garbage. People are going to listen to like, turn off the pod now.
Oh god, dude, please turn it off before that. Well, back to Smallin and...
This is what took him to throw off his game.
Just a young-town lass reading about karaoke with this ass. The global market of karaoke is worth $10 billion. Estimated.
I could see it.
In Japanese, kara means empty, and okasutora means orchestra, so basically empty orchestra.
Yep.
Which makes sense. It's rumored to have first originated at a snack bar in Japan where there was a performer booked but was unable to perform. So the snack bar owner instead played some recorded instrumentals, which, did they just have those on hand? This seems fake.
Yeah.
And invited customers to sing instead. But it was actually in 1960 that Mitch Miller had a show called Sing Along with Mitch on NBC TV, where audience members could sing along to songs. And so it was basically like a home participation thing.
Okay, yeah, so they didn't have actual members there. It was
no. And so it
hey,
said like...
you're at home, sing along with this.
Yeah, it was the honor code. Hopefully they're singing at home. We're not just being weird here, which probably was the case. Because like them, I would have just
started... in Todd's house.
God damn, I would not be singing this out loud. That's embarrassing. Okay. But they said karaoke is on by definition that there's no lead singer involved. And so then it's karaoke.
Okay.
So if anybody can just kind of jump in and perform, that's
so if the lead singer in a band got sick, couldn't perform that night, but like, no, the show must go on, and one of the other band members sang, would that be karaoke that night?
Well, that would make them the lead singer because one person is controlling it.
Oh, okay.
And it's their songs? I don't know, because technically...
Yeah, it's not the lead singer. Because if you're up on karaoke...
But if I didn't record tonight and you recorded, you would still be recording for the EDTIJO. You'd still be a host.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not there.
All right. Look into it.
But what if the singer puts the mic out to the crowd and they sing the choruses? You know, like we see that happen a lot these days because everybody knows the song so well. Is that technically karaoke? Because there's just a bunch of people screaming lyrics they remember?
Yeah, I would say, karaoke.
So I have karaoke before.
Oh.
In a crowd of thousands. Do you know when the first karaoke machine was invented?
1995.
Is that a legit guess? No. Is that a legit guess?
Yeah.
1970s.
Damn!
He thought he got it right. 95?
Yeah.
You've never seen any movie from like the 80s or anything? Anybody singing karaoke?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I don't remember it.
So first karaoke bar was in America in the early 1980s, so about 10 years after the first machine. And they have a world championship of karaoke.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And
they have pun-offs.
That's true. The first one was in 2003 in Finland. They've had one every year since. The last two have been remote.
In Finland was it first started?
Was the first one.
I figured it would have been Japan.
Well, it's been all over the place. I don't think America's had one yet. We've had Russian winners. Somebody that I can't remember the name of won that first year. They do a male and female winner.
Okay.
But they never actually mention the song. Nothing.
Is that because copyright?
You can mention it in an article.
I guess, yeah.
I could not find the song on the actual Karaoke World Records page either. Can you find it?
Wow.
You can see like, oh, they won in this year, but not for what they sang.
Maybe the singer's like, no, don't put that song out there, because what if they sang it better?
It could be right. So when you saw me trying to really actively not sing on that, what do you first imagine when you think of karaoke? What comes to mind?
I imagine the private room in like Japan and all that, where they have like their karaoke parties.
The Lost in Translation, did you ever see that?
No.
They have a few scenes where Scarlett Johansson and Bill Murray are singing in those private rooms.
Okay.
That's what I think of as well.
Yeah, that's all I can imagine. You're just there with your friends having a good time, and you're all just drinking and singing and not giving a shit.
Would it be accurate to think that personally, when I see karaoke, or if it's depicted in movies, it's usually to show somebody super depressed or drunk or like alone, and they'll always go up and sing drunken karaoke by themselves as like a form of like self-therapeutics?
I guess.
Like it usually depicts them as like someone at their lowest point when they're going up there by themselves. There's no friends there, and they go up and sing karaoke.
Not so much for me. No, I don't see it that way.
That's how
the movies see it, but I don't see it that way.
I asked you the movies.
Oh, the movies. I guess the movies see it that way. But I just see it as like, oh, everyone's having a good time.
No, it's fair.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time.
I've done karaoke once.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about your karaoke experience.
It was a good time. I sang All the Small Things.
Okay.
By Blink-182.
Right.
And we had another friend that was with us there. He sang a song and got booed off.
Was his name Frankie?
Yeah, it was Frank.
Okay.
Pretty much the way it worked out at the bar we were at. Everyone had like a sign at their table. And you had one side for a green thumbs up, the other side for a red thumbs down. So, whoever the announcer was during the night, he'd like come up and have everyone hold up their signs in the middle of the song. And they all kind of decided from there. He'd kind of look around the room and, oh, there's a lot of thumbs down. This guy's off the stage.
Ouch.
The guy sang I Just Had Sex by Lonely Island.
And they still couldn't get the crowd behind them.
Yep.
Is it because people didn't want to picture this person having sex?
Nah, I don't think it was that.
Okay.
No.
Like it wasn't like they were lewd and gross about it.
No, he's one that's gotten hit on at bars, but doesn't even recognize he's getting hit on.
So Frankie for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I'll have to tell him that story. I have to remind him of that.
Oh, also speaking of our friend Frank.
Yep.
Little shout out to him. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Frank.
It is your birthday. Happy birthday. We're recording specially for your birthday.
Yes.
That's totally why we're doing it. But yes, happy birthday. I spoke with you this afternoon, and I hope you are traveling safe.
Yeah. I texted him at 1:30 in the morning.
Dude. Okay, here's the thing with Nate. Most mornings I wake up, and there's a text from Nate. Most mornings. I'm like, yep. Okay. And I think it's at 4 in the morning.
Do you wake up from this text?
Luckily, no. One of these times it's going to happen.
Who wakes up from a text?
I used to. I mean, shouldn't you? Like, what if it's an emergency? I guess you shouldn't be
If it's an emergency, you should
right?
probably be calling someone.
But wouldn't it just be the same kind of like, wouldn't you still not wake up from a call?
My phone's not on silent.
What kind of a monster are you?
No one calls me in the middle of the fucking night.
But my phone's on silent, like, all day.
Oh, no, my phone's not on silent usually.
I only turn it off silent when I need to, like, hear something because I'm playing something else loud, and I'm like, I need to leave it alone.
The only time my phone is on silent is recording a podcast, unlike some people.
That happened once.
It's all it takes. And then at the movie theater.
Yes, that's fair. Audience, tell us, is your phone on silent more often, or is it actually having a ringtone?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in the majority of having phones on silent most of the time.
That could be. I'm just not popular. I don't get a lot of texts, so it doesn't go off a lot.
Here's the sad violin. I just played a tiny violin for you. I'm going to add a tiny little violin in behind this entire segment, okay?
Yeah, I'll do it when you're singing karaoke, too.
Okay, you're going to have to really add some spaz to that. Okay, well, that is it for me on karaoke. Do you have anything else for karaoke besides trying to embarrass me?
No, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to our third theme, and what is it?
It's jobs and friends at jobs, or just in general, stories about your job. My question for you...
Yep, I'm all ears.
I'm sure you've had some shitty jobs. Now...
I haven't had that many jobs, so I did have one shitty one.
The other thing is, I'm sure you've had odd jobs that you've had to deal with.
Like helping friends and getting paid, just on the side.
Helping friends. Has anyone ever asked you to move a fridge?
If they did, I'd tell them, I hate you.
That's all they asked, though. It was just to move a fridge.
So it wasn't like, thank you so much for being a friend. It was just moving a fridge?
Yeah.
That would conflict me inside, I think. How about you? What if somebody asked you to move a fridge?
How far out of my way am I having to go for this shit?
Quite a bit, and you're not really getting anything in return.
Nope. Not dealing with it.
But like, what if I asked you to help me move my fridge?
I'd tell you to get bent.
No, you would not. Nate would actually help me with that.
Yeah.
Has anybody helped you move picnic tables?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. A friend did help me. We'll call him Frank.
God damn it, it's me. This time it's me, everybody. It's me.
Yeah.
Friends help friends.
They do.
So those aren't, I guess those are favors. They're just helping out. I helped one of my friends move sod into their backyard. My back was destroyed. Wheelbarrowing that up and down. Like, it was a hill, like a legit hill on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Never again. I've moved rocks from front yards to the back.
Landscaping work?
Yeah,
that's a lot of hard work right there.
And I know my brother landscapes. Congratulations for being better physically fit than me, okay? Congratulations. Yeah, favors. So I guess that's kind of odd jobs. It's here and there, helping somebody do something. I would prefer it not be horrible manual labor, but it usually is, because that's why they need your help. That's why they're willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
I always think of Napoleon Dynamite when he does the chicken stuff, and then he gets like, that's like $1 an hour. And they're like drinking the eggs in the orange juice or something. Yeah. That's so fucking gross. But, Nate, what was your very first job?
My first job? It was at a grocery store. Yeah.
You said it right.
Yeah.
I was questioning when he says things right. By the way, if you hear our chairs in the background, these things are ancient, so we apologize. But, okay, so I also worked at that grocery store, so that was your first job?
Yeah, first and only job.
Fuck, okay.
Yeah.
I've had 5, which is actually pretty low. I was talking to somebody the other day, and man, they were probably in the 20s of like different jobs. Like here to here to here to here to here. I actually started as a dishwasher for a restaurant in our local town. It was called a Firehouse at the time. I don't think it exists anymore.
No, it does not.
And I was there for the first week, burning myself on the shitty sprayer the whole time.
Oh yeah, it just comes out scalding hot.
Dude, scalding hot. Yeah. Everything, was smelly, and it was bar food. It wasn't even like, I don't know what I would have rather been spraying off, but it was not.
It was a popular spot for Friday night.
It was, but not for like young people. It was like for old people that
it
done
was
with
definitely
the farm and stuff. Yeah. It was definitely, and so it's smoking. It was covered in that. And,
yeah, that's right. That was going on back then.
Yep, long shifts. And so the next week I was supposed to come in, and I remember sitting on my friend's trampoline. The same friend I helped eventually move sod into their house years later. I was sitting on the trampoline, and I called them and said, I'm just not coming in anymore. So I made it a week at my first job.
Okay.
I would say within a month, I got my job at a grocery store and was there for 13 years. So it is not a lack of dedication.
No, it is not.
And that Safeway job sucked. Okay, I will admit Safeway fucking sucks. You guys suck. Unless you want to sponsor us, we will edit this out of an old recording. But you guys, that's bad stuff. And you get sucked into those jobs. And you just stay with it. And you stay. It's easy. It is good money. Even though I started at the time. I think like 2001, I started at like $6.09 or something.
Yep. Quickly
moved up to like 10. By the time I was done, I was making 22 or something. Like, you move fast depending on what you're willing to learn.
Oh yeah.
But man, it is the flexible or the fluid schedule every week is garbage. Not knowing what you're doing until like sometimes hours before.
Their scheduling is horrible, where it's week to week. You're like, all right, what do you want to do Sunday? I don't know what my schedule is until the Friday before.
Yeah, any company that has those schedules, that sucks. And for the record, I'm speaking on behalf of myself, not on anybody else's, not my co-host side. They appreciate.
Mine is a Monday through Friday, so
yeah, that's different. He's got a different situation, but I made a lot of friends, a lot of lifelong friends. I met Nate there.
Yep.
We met our friend Frankie there, or I did.
Yep. You met another friend, Frank, there. There's another one, Frank.
Yep. There was a.
They all been Franks.
I dated a couple Franks.
Yeah.
From there.
Everyone's Frank.
To be frank, it was weird. No, but yeah, it was Like, dude, grocery. It'll suck your soul in because it's so easy to do mindless shit.
Oh, do you have nightmares about this still?
I legit still dream about being in that fucking store. I had one on the night before I started my new job. I had a dream for the first time. I usually dream about my last job I had at the grocery store, and that was working in produce.
Yeah.
I usually dream about going into produce and having to do the same shit every single day. I actually dreamt about my very first job as a courtesy clerk at Safeway with old managers.
Oh, man.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, my brain was like,
so
I went to sleep and I was like...
You do have a memory, though.
Yeah, my dreams memory.
It's suppressed.
Oh, I suppress a lot of shit, guys. But no, yeah, I do. I still dream about that job. It's been over 5 years.
Okay.
It's been over 6 years since I've been with Safeway, and I still dream about, like, going in there and having to deal with the management expectations and, you know, it's like secret shoppers. And as they say about the mail service, it doesn't stop. So if I put out all the produce that day, guess what? It's just back there tomorrow.
Yep.
And then it's back there again. It's the same product over and over and over. And I had back problems because of it. Guys, there is no proper way to lift a watermelon out of a crib.
No.
What are you, bending at the knees to bend over into the...
See, he can't even explain it right now. No, there is no proper way because the way it's set up is to get to the bottom of it, you got to bend over. You can't crouch and lift with your legs like you normally would anything else. It's about waist height.
Yep, it's higher, yeah, just about chest height, yeah.
So sometimes. You can't really do anything about that. And you can't tip it over because they're like, what the hell are you doing? You're going to damage the product.
Yep. So yeah, you're just straight lifting with your back.
Yeah.
Heavy fucking those giant, like, seeded watermelons or pumpkin time.
Oh, yeah.
We would get rid of tens of dozens of pallets of, like, pumpkins and then corn ones, and it's just...
Yeah.
It's not good for the back. So if you... Thank your local produce worker, okay? When you see your produce worker, give him a high five. Tell him, thank you for sacrificing yourself for me. And what always made me... little inside baseball bitterness is we had a Starbucks in our store. Mm-hmm. Starbucks baristas get tipped out like crazy. Sometimes they'll get Christmas gifts. They'll get just like random old dudes like to give baristas tips. Just here's some money. But they would get, you know, things during the holidays. They'd get normal things. I didn't get a goddamn tip. I was feeding families.
How are your customer service skills?
Great. I never got fired for it. I mean, once I did say, like, say la vie to somebody that was complaining. And they said, what? And they walked away, and I went, I'm not dealing with you anymore. And they went across the street. They always threaten to go across the street to the other store, and it's like, dude, we don't give a shit. Go to the other side.
Oh, yeah,
you'll be back. Threats. You'll be back when the next sale is on.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, jobs. So customer service jobs, everybody should work a customer service job.
I feel like there should be a lot of respect towards customer service jobs. It's one of those things, like me working customer service before, like, I understand going into a restaurant, there's shit that's going behind that we don't see what's going on. So if you don't maybe get that one thing you asked for, they could be dealing with other shit. There could be another shitty table that's holding your waiter or waitress hostage.
Right.
And you're not getting the full service.
Like,
so
they're humans, right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel just give everyone some time. Just be understanding of what they have going on, too. So.
Do you always tip even if bad service?
It depends how bad the service is.
Explain that.
Well, like, you know, it depends if you could tell they're blatantly going out of their way. Like, they're really not trying at all. Mm-hmm. You know, they're not coming back like, hey, sorry about the wait. Or, you know, they're really just like, whatever, here's this. And it depends on their attitude completely with everything that's going on.
That's fair. I agree with that. It definitely comes down to not necessarily what happens during the meal, but how they handle that.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've pretty much had the one job. I've had some side jobs here and there. Like I've mentioned before, I worked at a comic shop.
What'd you do there?
Pretty much just basic stock and grab people's pull list and whatever needs.
Would you do that again?
I mean, if I had the opportunity and the pay was good, then yeah, I'd definitely go for it. Something I could definitely dig my hands into and just get lost in the work there, I feel. But I also did an internship at a pharmacy store.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was something there. So I had the pharmacy that I interned at was a brother and sister pharmacist.
Okay.
And I swear, it felt like they were young, just tattletelling on each other. And I was in the middle. It was really awkward too. Like I was concerned about the relationship. Because the guy pharmacist, he kind of leaned over to me and he's like, hey, don't tell my sister, but I'm going on a date tonight. I'm like, what? Like, why do you need to keep that information from your sister?
Well, why does he feel the need to tell you about that?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Was there anything else going on between this? Was this Game of Thrones relationship?
I don't want to know. I didn't bother looking into it. I just sat there and filled
Did they ever ask you to play triplets?
Nope. No. Maybe he slid over one of the the pills. He's like, hey, try this pill. I'm like, no, I'm good.
This will help you sleep, bro.
Yeah. So it was a very awkward situation between the brother-sister dynamic of...
Interesting. Yeah, good old pill mills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never had to deal with... I'm trying to think, have I ever had to deal with siblings in a workplace? No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I mean, I've dealt with siblings in a workplace, but they were much younger and handled it much better.
Okay. I mean, I've probably worked with siblings before. I mean, in the grocery store, you have so many different people getting jobs to do, like, eat just nonsense stuff. And if you're in different departments, it tends to work out a little better.
Yep.
I remember there was a person there that loved to ghost hunt.
Oh, yeah, there was a ghost hunter on there. And
yeah, Frankie the ghost hunter.
Oh, yeah. And he was very adamant about everything. He got the camera, the equipment, some ghost radar thing. I like Ghostbusters, but that's the movie, and that's it.
Do you believe in ghosts?
There could be something out there.
Oh, we have to have a whole podcast about how there's no existence of ghosts.
When we get into a ghost episode or
next
something.
month, everybody, October, we'll get into some ghost talk.
Yeah.
AKA, ghosts aren't real. But we can get into that.
There could be something out there.
Nope.
All right. Pause. Just nope.
Guys, I will stand by that blanket statement. If you said they were like aliens out there, I'd be like, probably. Ghosts? Not a fucking chance.
All right, then it's an invisible alien.
Okay, fine. They have some technology. Yep, you won that one. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. So at work, have you ever kind of, you're working with a good friend?
Yeah.
Have you ever messed with them in a sense? Like, oh, you know what? It's nice to have this friend here. You kind of can mess with them. So at my job, there was a point where...
Are you asking me or are you just going into the story?
Well, I'm going to tell you and then I'll let you.
I have not. Go ahead, Nate.
Oh. Okay.
I've seen people mess with people, but I have not personally done it.
Oh, you have not? Okay. So there was a point at my work where someone was asking about our forklift and how high it goes. And he was real curious, and I was like, all right, yeah, go ahead.
Is this the Big Joe?
Yep, the Big Joe.
It's what we call forklifts that lift.
Yeah. Okay. And so he wanted to stand on it, too, to see how high it went. So I was like, all right, lifted it up. I put it probably about 12 feet in the air. And then I was like, all right, cool. Just walked away. It's like, the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't really want to get you down. I ended up getting him down, but...
Did he fall?
No, he didn't. He was smarter than that.
He just...
Instead of jumping off.
Gotcha. I mean, it's high. It's not like crazy high, but I guess it's cement floor.
Oh, yeah.
That's precarious.
12 feet, it goes higher than that.
Feet?
It goes higher than 12 feet.
Guys, this is a little inside baseball. This is backroom grocery store talk.
Yeah.
Coming at ya.
There was a time working Christmas where we messed around in the store. Just because there was no one in the store. It was like early 2000s.
Okay.
And it was one of like the first years they were open for Christmas and no one in the store. So we actually had like some scooters. We were riding around in the store, just messing around in that sense.
Oh, like actual scooters.
Yeah. Not like the...
We used to race the rascals around. They don't fucking move fast, but it's kind of fun. They turn on a dime.
Yeah,
they are quick turners.
Oh, yeah.
But when they die and you're like pushing it across the parking lot.
Yeah, pushing those is horrible.
Yep.
It was always working against you.
Have you ever heard of anybody getting fired from a grocery store?
I have, yeah. We had a guy recently that stole liquor from us.
Oh.
So he would actually steal the liquor and then drink it on the job.
Okay.
And
wow, that
was in terms for fire.
I would assume so. Multiple offenses on that one. We had people get fired for drinking milk in the back room.
Yeah.
Discounting meat.
Yeah.
Using coupons over and over again. No, yeah. So I mean, between your one job and I have a few different jobs. I've had really good jobs. The only one I really, obviously 1 week at the firehouse, and then I hated Safeway. And then after that, pretty good. Good. Yeah, I enjoyed my other runs.
That's good. Yeah.
So, on that exciting note, listeners, we are going to move into the movie.
Yeah.
Nate, take it away.
All right, and today we're talking about Shang-Chi. Came out a little bit ago. Yeah.
Is it Shang-Chi or is it Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi. Yeah, I can't. So I'm set in my ways because, of course, like the comics, there's no phonetics when you're reading a comic or names. And so I always read it Shang-Chi. But no, Shang-Chi for the movie.
Yep, and the character's name is Sean, so it helps kind of the listener, the viewer, understand like that's the pronunciation.
Yeah, I feel like they did a good job with that because
I do too. Yeah,
I'll probably still say Shang-Chi during this at times.
Yeah, please excuse all of our pronunciations. We are two basic white dudes that don't deserve to be talking about international any audiences or actors or any sort of performance. Yeah. But we're going to try our best to keep up. I'm drinking wine and that might have been a little hiccup burp. Sorry about that. But we're going to try our best to keep up. In the film, Shang-Chi is forced to confront his past after he is drawn into his father's Ten Rings organization. That's it.
That's good. That's all you need. You don't need much more than that.
I guess that would get us started. So
yeah. So the movie's budget was online. It said 150 to 200 million. So I'm not sure exactly why it has like such a wide.
Yeah, how they not know?
The movie's box office weekend opening was 157.5 million worldwide.
Okay.
I think it did about 80 million in the U.S. alone.
But that's crazy. If it's a $150 million budget, potentially, it didn't make much more.
No.
Why?
I mean, it could be.
China's going to be a big release, right?
I think it released in China.
Oh, shit.
So, I mean, if it released in China, I think it's one of those no one knows about it.
It's not Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. It's a new hero, but I feel like they did a good job with the movie.
They did, but they didn't. I guess Shang-Chi did not get the hype up that, like, even like Captain Marvel or Ant-Man got hyped up, because they didn't get hyped up during the whole epic. Like, no one before him was talking about this guy and showing cameos. Yeah. Everybody else kind of got a build up, and this one just kind of like, it was like a normal movie release.
Yeah.
Like, this is another movie. Oh, guess what? It's tied into.
I mean, it could hit big because, I mean, you look Guardians of the Galaxy. That was one that really didn't have a lot of build up for it.
That's fair, yeah.
And then it started hitting once the reviews came out for it. So maybe that's what they're hoping on this one here, because I feel like it did a great job. And
yeah, I mean,
reviews are good.
Liked it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. You?
I did too. I liked it.
That's
a go for it recommendation from the boys. Spoiler alert.
So we'll go down the list real quick of kind of the actors and their characters.
Yep. And please forgive him again.
Yeah. So we'll start off with Simu Liu, which was Shang-Chi. We have Awkwafina, who is Katie. Mei Ner Zhang, who was Xiaoling Chi.
The sister of...
Yeah, sister of Shang-Li Chi. We got Zhu Wenwu, which was Tony Chu-Wei Luang. Ah, man, I'm sorry, everyone. This is so bad. Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery. We got Fala Chen as Li, which was Shang-Chi's mother. Shang-Chi. Michelle Yeoh as Ying Nan, which was Shang-Chi's aunt.
Yeah, that is, man, I mean, God, I feel bad because we are not more cultured to actually use pronunciations. Yeah. We did even pull up videos that had them pronunciate, and still... We're garbage people. We are so sorry. Either way, a bunch of great actors.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing there was a really big white dude that I didn't quite care for too much in the movie.
Razor Fist.
I
didn't mind him.
It's not that I think the actor was bad. I just think it was a very one-note character. But anyway, we'll get into
He was a henchman, all right?
He was more than a henchman. He was in the whole movie. He's not like Odd Job level here.
Yeah, but I do want to give a special shout out to Brad Allen,
who was in the memory of or dedication to it.
Yeah, so he actually passed away. I believe it was a heart attack, but he was the action choreographer.
Oh wow!
So like he's the reason like a lot of those action scenes were made the way they were,
and they are really really good.
And going to the bus scene real quick, there's that point where he's fighting with his jacket and all that.
Yep.
Reminds you of who?
Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Brad Allen worked with Jackie Chan a lot. And so it kind of makes sense to have that kind of action bit in there.
Using the props around you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's one of those things like, he's definitely be missed in the movie industry.
Totally. Well, I remember even from seeing the trailers, and I know Nate doesn't watch trailers, but during the trailer, it was like, shit, this is like really good martial arts. Like it's fast, and compare it to properties that are supposed to be really good with that, like Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And it puts them to fucking shame.
Yeah. No, that was really bad too, because it's one of those things like martial arts, it's not a big budget for it by any means. It's just the talent you need it for.
The trainers, everybody.
And so that's another thing. I really give props to Simu Liu, who played Shang-Chi, because he did all of his own stunts in this movie.
Another little Jackie Chan thing there.
Yeah, so it's amazing to see, an actor go through and be like, no, I want to do the stunts. And so it really pulls off in the movie for that.
Yeah, that authenticity really resonates, because the action is quick, but it's understandable. Like there's a lot of movies that get a and I do love the Bourne movies, but they do shaky camera to kind of get you to understand that it's fast and people are hitting people hard and everything. But you got to get away with it with editing. This one, it will show you the fight. Like these people are really attacking each other and having to defend, block, jump, and maneuver. And it's really cool.
They really worked well with everything. The cinematography in this to make sure you could see those moves, and it was fluent, nothing jarring. So yeah, kudos to the team on this movie overall.
No, I totally agree. I really enjoyed the action in this. The set design was really fun. I mean, even for, again, we'll get to the bus scene, but it's just a bus barreling down San Francisco street pretty cheesily. It's like the outside scenes are like, fine, whatever, this defies all logic, but they're going to go with it. But the inside of the bus action and them trying to maneuver while it's like breaking in half and going out the windows and moving around is super good.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll start with the movie. It starts off with Zhu Wenwu.
Who is the father?
Yeah, he's the father, and he kind of it gives a little backstory on him, where he got the 10 rings, and
where did he get the 10 rings?
Well, in the movie, it kind of says they don't know exactly if he found it in a tomb or if they found it in a crater.
Yeah, they didn't really tell us how the 10 rings came to be. I think they're saving that for a sequel.
Yeah, it's definitely something they got planned for. Marvel's always got something planned. So it kind of starts off with that, and it kind of shows him going around just conquering everything. And the 10 rings also give him immortality. So he's been alive for thousands and thousands of years. So it's one of those where him being alive for thousands of years, I feel like he could have conquered the world in that amount of time, but he really never did. He just kind of stopped where he was and happy.
It's weird. They say in there's a line where it says, well, once he conquered everything, he wanted to go get more power. It's like, he didn't conquer much.
Yeah.
Like, he conquered a few areas in that region, but the United States is still doing fine. Shouldn't he own, like, everything at that point?
Yeah.
Because it's in 1996 that we catch up to him. He's been training militants all over, so he's creating the 10 Rings army. So he's got the 10 Rings. His group is called the 10 Rings.
Yeah. There's even imposters that we saw in Iron Man 1 and even Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3,
the 10 Rings. So, obviously, there's the legend behind it, but he just never went on, I guess, to do more.
Yeah, he even mentions in there that people have called him the Mandarin. The Americans did, and they tried to use my fear as a way to, like, cripple the government, and whether they actually crippled any government in that movie is to be seen.
Yeah, so but him going forward, I guess this is where he kind of wants to conquer more, and he did a bunch of research and found a mythical land called Ta Lo, and so he went looking for that. This scene I actually liked of, like, the bamboo maze. Just kind of nice, like, it closing in on itself and, like, always changing. So it gave it a nice reason of why it was a mystery.
Yeah, it made sense for the era when it was happening, when he goes there. And it's like, thousands of years ago, if he's searching for it in the maze is always the same because we have a creature that knows, we'll get to that knows how to navigate it. But the maze, like, the trees literally will close down and either crush you or throw you out. So you're pretty much dead. And the only reason he survives the first attack is because he has the 10 rings to stop him from going off the cliff.
Yeah.
But my question, real quick, I'm going to ask you, it always leads to a waterfall. One location with the waterfall, right?
Okay.
Couldn't you just get in a helicopter and go over to the waterfall and land in front of it?
I guess there's that. It depends.
Why do you have to drive through
I don't know the rules of the forest.
And if you don't have a car back in the day, how is anybody getting through that?
Maybe it's got some kind of spell.
But it showed us the aerial shot of it moving, so I was like, couldn't you just fly to the waterfall?
I guess you could, maybe. It just depends. Like,
because the waterfall's always there. That's because they know the path.
I mean, it's one of those two, like, let's say there is camouflage above. Are helicopters able to make those turns that quickly?
You're floating over the forest. You're never even going into it.
What if you can't actually see, though, above it?
But you can. It's a clearing. We can see it's a clearing because it has to still be the waterfall there. The trees never go to that spot.
I don't know. I suspend disbelief in this.
I do, too, but I just wanted to point out, I think that was a swift little plot hole that they just hope you don't think about.
Maybe there's some spell on it to where it has a camouflage.
So now there's a spell. Okay. Now he's making
up
other rules.
Every detail in the movie?
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
You're goddamn right I do.
Perfectionist.
So, guys, Iron Man could just landed in front of it and gone straight to the other dimension. But yes, Ta Lo exists in a different dimension. You get through the maze, you go through, and then you're in this land of mythical beasts and a tribe that's guarding something. But he never quite gets in there.
No, so he gets stalked by Ying Li, and this is a really great fight sequence here.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I thought of a lot during this.
Oh, yeah, definitely during that. Like, the way she fought, she was very light on her feet. It was almost airbender kind of like fighting style is what it seemed like. Mm-hmm. And as they're fighting, it kind of turns into like a dance for the two of them. And this is kind of where he falls in love with Ying Li. And from there, it kind of goes forward of like, oh, well, he stopped using the 10 rings and decided just to kind of live his life with a family.
And so if you're paying attention to, like, again, when it says like it's 1996, he falls in love with her. They both have, powers of their own. Obviously, then, Shang-Chi is going to be they're at the right age from them conceiving at this point in 96 for him to age up and then become who we see.
Yeah. So after that, we kind of get that introduction to Shang-Chi again.
Let's say you looked right at the word Sean and still said Shang-Chi.
Yep. Just make it a drinking game. Every time I say it.
I'm the only one drinking.
But yeah, you get an introduction to him kind of waking up in his apartment and getting ready to go to his job. But you could definitely tell he's still into the whole martial arts thing because he wakes up and he starts doing push-ups right away.
Yeah, and would you see the poster on his wall was Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle and the Warriors.
Yep. So, super good. So that's definitely like the director's up being like, hey,
let's put
Kung
a
Fu
nod
Hustle's
in here.
Great.
Yeah, let's put a nod in here for the movies that kind of got us to where we are.
Yep.
So after that, he goes to his job and kind of pans out, and it's like, oh, look at these fancy cars. And you're like, oh, he's made it. He's big. And no, he's just a valet driver.
Yep, he gets tossed the keys, and this is where you meet Awkwafina.
Yeah.
Who plays Katie, his best friend, maybe lover. We're not quite sure. They leave it very ambiguous between these two.
Yeah, which is okay.
It's
sometimes
fine.
It's better not to have a love interest in the movie, I feel.
That's true. I mean, this movie had plenty of love interests, so
yeah.
I wonder if number 2, they explore that more.
Yeah, they definitely could. But you can definitely tell Katie's a little reckless in this scene because she kind of wants to take the car for a joyride.
Yes, and she's very good at driving these fast cars.
Yeah, so they go for the joyride. That's that. Simple as that. They bring the car back, and I guess everything's fine. Don't do it, though. Don't go on joyrides.
No, we've seen these in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Nothing ever ends really well. This is blind luck, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't steal cars. This is our PSA.
So after the joyride,
yep,
they kind of have their work day, and they get done with work. And they're like, oh, what next? They decide to go sing some karaoke.
Yep, they jump straight into karaoke.
They get drunk, and they just have a good time singing karaoke. I think Aladdin was one of the songs.
Because Disney.
Yep, there was a Hotel California in there as well.
Which is an ongoing joke.
Yep.
Awkwafina, her character, she loves singing to Hotel California, and she sings that randomly out loud to people to throw them off, to confuse them without having to get like into a fight or something else.
Yeah, I guess if it works, it works.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try that next time you get an argument with a customer.
I don't really get in arguments with customers.
Well,
I'm in the back room. I don't
start one and then try it.
So after that, it goes into the bus scene, or taking the bus to work or something like that.
Yeah,
the next day.
Shang-Chi is just taking the bus.
Yeah, and as they're sitting on the bus, there's kind of course, some weird people in the back. And one of the guys comes up and asks for Shang-Chi's pendant. And, of course, the pendant was given to him from his mother.
Yep, we see a little flashback of her handing him the pendant's little green one that he hangs around his neck. And that's how we know it's Shang-Chi when he's older, because it flashes from him wearing it to him older still wearing it on his neck.
Yeah, and when that happens, he just is like, no, I'm not going to give it to you. And then from there, he punches the guy because the guy tries to attack him. And in that moment, Katie's like, what the heck is going on? Because he's never shown this side of him.
Yeah, apparently he's been hiding his martial arts capabilities this whole time.
Yeah, so then we get to the really awesome bus scene because there's like 4, maybe 6 guys in there that are attacking him.
Quite a few, yeah.
The action bits in this are really good because they utilize the entire bus. He's flipping through the poles. He's even going outside the bus, on top of the bus. It just everything. And then also we talked earlier about the jacket that he uses of a weird prop that you don't think in fighting, and he still sits there and uses it and puts it back on like it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of style. Again, that kung fu kind of style going on.
Yeah, and in that point we have the bus driver. He gets taken out, and so Katie's character has to take over on the bus.
Yep, so of course we got the driver doing the driving, and again, it's an insanely ridiculous bus scene. Like, they should have died 100 million times or crashed it. This bus is making sharp turns.
Yeah, there's a point where another guy comes out called Razor Fist, and he's got a machete for an arm, pretty much.
Yep, he's like a big Russian.
Yeah, so he comes through and he cuts the brake line. Now, the person I saw this movie with, he had a big issue with this. Because apparently on buses...
No. Is this Frankie with the wandering eye?
No.
Oh.
No, Frankie with long hair.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And...
Sorry, wandering eye. I thought maybe it was a car-related thing.
Yeah. So he cuts it, and apparently there's like a backup brake system that should work.
Right, so
even if the brakes are... Yeah, so even if the brakes... So he had a big issue with this.
Oh, so I can't suspend disbelief that you can't fly to the waterfall, but...
I still suspended disbelief.
Cut?
Yeah. I guess it's one of those things, if you're in a profession and you're watching a movie that deals with that profession at times...
I'm a professional helicopter driver.
Oh, you are?
Driver, you hear what I say?
Yeah, exactly. He drives it. It just stays on the trailer and he sits in it and he's like, look. So, but yeah, it cuts the brakes on the bus.
It's flying down these steep...
And of course you got San
turns.
Francisco, so it's all the steep hills and they can't stop. So they have the scene of, he's in the front of the bus, Shang-Chi, and he's like, wait for my signal. And of course there's always like, what's the signal gonna be? So he goes to the back of the bus, he's fighting, trying to get them all towards the back of the bus, because it's like a 2-section bus.
Yeah, they split in the middle so that they can make turns better. All those buses have like the plastic barrier so it can actually bend a little bit when it's making sharp turns.
Yeah, it's him and Razor Fist fighting in the back, and he tries to find a moment to where he can kick Razor Fist to the back section.
With the other bad guys.
Yeah. And so as he hits him to the back section, that's when he pulls like the stop here pulley motion on the bus, and she realized that's the signal. So from there, she realizes, she makes a sharp turn, breaks the bus in half.
Yep. So, and then so they all survive miraculously, but it is a Marvel kind of cool action scene. And it's very over the top, but it is a set piece. You know, it's like, this is the bus scene. And it was really cool. And I say giant Russian just because that's what he looks like to me. Like, he's just the big white guy that's like doesn't talk much. And that's what you would see in typical old 80s movies. Yeah. I don't know what nationality this dude is, but I know he's a UFC fighter. Oh, okay. He's definitely just a one-note kind of character. And you think, well, he'll die in this scene. Or this is his one big fight. The dude just keeps showing up.
No, this is where you realized he actually got
get the pendant.
Shang-Chi's pendant.
Yep.
Fast forward from there, Shang-Chi's freaking out. He's like, I need my pendant. Mm-hmm. This is where he decides he's going to go find his sister. And this is the first time we find out that he has a sister.
Yep, and he actually got a note that says he needs to go to Macau.
Yeah, it was like a
He didn't know what he was going to find.
Yeah. So he realized, all right, I'm going to go find my sister. Katie's adamant about, nope, I'm going with you.
Which is, of course, like, she really shouldn't, and he knows she shouldn't, but she's like, we're going. Yeah. It's like, all right.
She seems like that type, though, that's very adamant. Like, no, I'm going to go no matter what. I don't care what you say. I will follow you. Because he's not really doing anything like, oh, I'm taking a secret passage. He's just taking a plane over there.
Right, yep.
So it's nothing that he can really do to stop her unless he were to tie her down and walk out.
Yep. I don't know why you looked at me like, I've never tied anybody and walked out, so I don't know what that look is Nate gave me. Like, you know what we could do.
Just making sure you didn't have anything to say about that. All right.
Nope, well, we're good. So they go to Macau, where the fights are. That's like, and these kind of cage fights show up in a lot of movies. Yeah. Surprisingly. I've never seen one of these or heard about one of these underground fights going on, but apparently happen in all the X-Men movies. They happen in Pokemon. You know, they happen in every movie now.
Yeah, it's Fight Club. Everyone's got Fight Club.
Everybody's got a little Fight Club.
So you kind of walk in, and there's a bunch of fights going on in these, like, glass containers.
Yeah, did I see a...
Extremis?
Extremis,
yeah. There's an Extremis one. I think there was someone in a black suit that might have been, like, a Black Widow character.
Oh. There was one other I forgot. God, I should have written it down.
Yeah. So they're going forward, and then you get to the main event. Big chains, all that, just kind of centering everyone's watching the big fights. And you have Wong fighting Abomination.
There we go. This is Wong from Doctor Strange. All the other Avengers movies, the later ones, there he's awesome.
And then you got Abomination from The Incredible Hulk.
Looks a lot different.
Yeah, they definitely changed his look, which is great. It's more comic accurate
kind of stuff
with that, and very quick fight scene.
Extremely quick.
How do you feel? Were you like...
Yeah, that as much as I would have liked a big fight scene, it was enough for what it needed to be. How else was it going to end?
Do you feel like the trailer ruined it for you?
No.
Do you feel like it would have been better not shown in the trailer?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, no, because when I started to see that Abomination looked different, it had like the fish kind of like ear things going on, I was like, oh, is this even Abomination from that? Because it doesn't look like the one that's in continuity. So I was like, well, this is weird. Yeah. Is this just another Hulk type character? And then what the movie didn't show, what the trailer didn't show, was that it was Wong fighting. So that was the big fun thing. Was like, oh,
I thought the trailer showed it, because I go back and watch trailers and you kind of see Wong there.
I didn't even picture. I couldn't even tell who it was. Especially if you're not watching like a bigger screen. If you're watching on the phone, you're just seeing somebody's fight. Yeah. You're looking at the left side of where Abomination is running. Yeah. So that was where the internet blew up with like Abomination, because that's the only character we know that looks like that in the general sense. But yeah, the trailer didn't spoil that, because it was just kind of like, oh, they're going to get to the big fight. They're going to see that. Like, it didn't seem like it was like a set piece of like, oh my God, I can't believe when this, you could tell it was like a background kind of moment. Yeah. Like, it was just something that was going to happen. It wasn't critical to the plot, and so that didn't end up being critical.
Okay, but yeah, this is Marvel definitely putting something in for future down the road, because then, of course, afterwards, it seems like Wong and Abomination are sparring partners.
Yep.
And Wong's trying to train him, so that's either a hint at Thunderbolts, or you got the Dark Avengers, depending on which way they take it. Who knows?
Yeah, it seems like they're doing a Dark Avengers type thing with the characters they're putting together. Mm-hmm. And I know that's... what's her name? Fontaine, Julia Dreyfus from...
I can't remember her name for the movies, what they used.
But
Madam something. Either way, you find out that they're sparring partners.
Yep.
And Wong does his little sling ring and takes him into a different area. So you can definitely tell they're buddy-buddy about it.
Yeah, because they walk off together.
Yeah. And then after that, you got the fight between Shang-Chi, because he signs a contract not knowing when he goes into the fight. He's not sure who he's fighting yet, because he's worried about fighting his sister. And, of course, at this point, you kind of already know. Oh, his sister's going to walk out. And,
I didn't actually see that part coming.
Oh, I figured. I was like, it's probably what's going to happen. So she comes out and fights. My big question is, all right, you just had a sorcerer and some kind of monster fight in the big ring, and now you got two humans going at it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you'd be like, oh. Well, I think the way they get away with how cool that is because she is the owner,
Yeah,
you find out, of the club, so everybody wants to see the owner kicking somebody's ass.
Yeah.
And so they respect her skills, and I think that's the only way that fight even happens.
Yeah. Other than that, no one would be like, I don't give a shit about this.
Right. And so that fight, Sean is like, he probably could beat her, but he keeps trying to be like, no, what are you doing? We can't be doing this.
Yeah.
Like, somebody's coming after you. We need to protect the pendants. And she's just beating his ass because she's bitter because we find out that...
He kind of abandoned her. He just left her because the whole side quest that he got when he was younger.
Yep, his dad, we get a flashback. His dad has been training him since a very young age, brutally training him, getting hit by sticks and making sure you don't flinch, basically breaking your knuckles, hitting wood until dents in. But the sister never gets trained because he's a sexist piece of shit. Apparently he doesn't train any women. And so she's practicing on the side. And then Sean does get a side mission. We don't know. It's just to avenge something. It's to do whatever. And so then he leaves and says he's going to be back in 3 days. Of course, he leaves the sister behind and does not come back in 3 days.
Yeah. After that, she's bitter about that. And then they go into her office and they're talking. Shang-Chi is making sure, hey, he's after our pendants. He already got mine. He's after yours. They're trying to figure out there's something behind it. And then, of course, he says, hey, I got your postcard in the mail. Yep. And that's when they realize she didn't send the postcard. So he just obviously led them there.
Yep.
Which is weird, though, considering...
He could have grabbed them separately.
Yeah, he could have got them separately because he already knew their address. I guess the only thing is, let me get them in the same place at the same time so that way I can just grab them at the same time.
But they're both so deadly, you'd want to take them on one at a time.
Oh, you would, yeah. So it's just a weird concept.
Because she almost got away. The only way he got the sister is because she came back to protect him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they could have just grabbed her.
All right, movie's over, done. All credits. This is it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so pretty much they realize, okay, he's after both of us. He knows where we're at, and then you get your next action bit. And this is kind of fighting outside the building on the scaffolding, like the bamboo scaffolding, which, another great fight sequence.
Great set piece, another one that that one definitely, and that was teased in the trailer as well. You're going to see scaffolding fight. Again, it's not really like a spoiler. You might be, I don't know if you're sitting there going, when are they going to get to the scaffolding? You're just kind of like, well, that's going to be part of a building scene, whatever.
Yeah.
But the choreography is great.
Yeah, no. So it does a great job with that. There's that scene where she runs away, making sure she's like, I don't want any part of this. You already abandoned me. Shang-Chi and Katie trying to fend for themselves. He's trying to get Katie to safety while fighting all the henchmen pretty much at that point. And then you have a standoff between Shang-Chi and the person in the mask.
We don't know what their name is.
No, we don't.
But they seem like they're going to be a much bigger deal because they were basically the one training Sean for the father.
Yep.
And then doesn't really come to anything. We don't get to see who's behind the mask. We don't get some big fight scene at the end with them. So it's, I don't know, that was kind of I felt I really wanted to see them fight or have some sort of big reveal. So that was kind of a disappointment to see that it was just a side character.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a letdown in that sense. So that's also when his sister comes back trying to save him.
Saves Katie from falling.
Saves Katie, walks off with her. They end up getting captured by their dad, and their dad walks in, stopping the fight between the mask guy and Shang-Chi. Yeah,
and from there, so then he captures Sean and Shaolin, and they go to the Ten Rings compound where they were as kids, so they're back, and they're kind of doing that little scene of remembering where they were when he was punching the pillar, the wooden pillar, and everything, kind of reminding everything. And this is when they get introduced to the idea that Ta Lo exists, and that the mother has been calling to the father. Somehow you get this kind of background information.
He sits there and he takes the pendants and he puts it in like a statue of the dragon's eyes.
Yep.
Which is weird because there's a lot of plot holes you can obviously pick out in this movie, any movie.
Yep.
But he puts it in the dragon. Did he always have that dragon there before, or is that something that his mother, their mother, put in there specifically?
I bet the mother had it because she's the one, she knows how to get to Ta Lo, and she was like, here's how to get there. You're going to need these someday. She kind of tells them that as if she knew they were going to need... Whatever. That's a little movie magic, hey, you're going to need this 20 years fucking later. But, I don't know, maybe even 20. And then they're going to put those, the pendants into the two eyes. They're going to know somehow that those go there out of everywhere on that compound. And then that's going to spit out a map to Ta Lo.
Yeah. So it's a really cool, visual scene with all the water and everything to, make the map and, hey, here it is. So simple, it shows that. And then after that, he kind of puts them in their jail cells.
Yep, and this is where we get introduced to a fan favorite.
Yeah, we get Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery.
Yep, the British actor.
Yeah, it's one of those where watching this movie, did you have more respect towards Iron Man 3 with this movie? Like, watching this movie, like, the way they kind of went back to it and, like, had the Mandarin in there, did it change, like, anything for Iron Man 3 for you?
Not a single thing, no.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Just because, like, I know some people will look at it and be like, okay, they kind of went back and fixed this, so maybe it works better.
Well, I mean, what exactly happened in 3 that was Mandarin related?
There was him, like, you know, Trevor Slattery being the Mandarin.
That was...
And then that was
What am I thinking of as 3? Was 3 the same one where he gets depowered?
Yes, yeah, he gets depowered.
Oh, it's all the same movie. I'm thinking it's... Okay, let's pretend I didn't... Well, maybe who gives a shit. No, I mean, it didn't... For me, it was always a letdown that he wasn't the real Mandarin, because Ben Kingsley played that role really cool, like in the fake way. And I remember everybody being like, well, it's funny, but it's kind of disappointing, you know?
Yeah.
And then to have it actually be him reprising the role didn't, like, add anything to 3. I think it still left it exactly where it was. He's still just a washed-up guy that is now basically being a jester for the 10 Rings militant group.
Yeah, because I know the special...
The one-offs, right?
Yeah, they had All Hail the King.
He was in prison, right?
Yeah, he was in prison, and then they're like, oh, the real Mandarin is still out there. So it was kind of an interesting thing that they had, that they kind of re-released, but they never made a big deal when it came out.
Right.
I feel like they missed an opportunity there. It is what it is.
But yeah, I mean, did you see Ben Kingsley? I mean, I kind of thought he would be in this, but did you see him come in?
No.
No?
This one, I totally was like, oh, cool. That's great. Yeah.
It wasn't teased in the trailer or anything like that. I just had a feeling. I was like, I wonder if, as long as Ben Kingsley's down for it, they're just going to bring him back and have a little reference to like, hey, we found the real one, dude.
Yeah.
So he's a good comedic device.
Definitely a good comedic device. And this whole shtick of like, I'm an actor. I wanted to be an actor because of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. He thinks the apes are real still to this day.
Yeah. Thinks the apes are real. And the whole, oh, they weren't riding horses. They're acting like they're riding real horses.
Yeah.
It's just a great bit of like something from his perspective. It just makes you laugh because you're like, oh, what a jackass.
Yeah. He's still so dumb.
Yeah.
But he's clean now and he's doing Shakespeare plays, I believe, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
The militant group. And then a furry Ottoman with wings runs into the room. How did you feel about that?
Morris, I had no issue with it. It was
And Morris is the basically little creature that looks like an Ottoman, right?
Yeah, it's the thing with no face, 6 legs, and 2 pairs of wings.
6 legs?
Yep.
I didn't even notice there was 2 extra legs.
Yeah. So it's actually a daijing is what it's like called from like mythical like Chinese creatures.
Honestly, I didn't even realize it was based. I thought this was a purely Disney built marketing device.
No, so I mean it's nice because they actually added like some of the Chinese culture in there of like the mythical creatures, and we actually see more of those later.
Yes, we do.
Going forward, kind of meet Morris, and you realize Trevor can kind of understand Morris.
Yeah, Trevor can read whatever the thing is saying.
So he understands, and
he thinks it's also fake first. That was a really funny line. I laughed at where he's like, "You guys can see Morris." He thought he was making Morris up the entire time.
Yeah. So yeah, you realize he can talk to Morris, and Morris knows the way through the maze.
Yes.
So that's all right. There's your shtick. All right, we know how to get to the maze. We got
There's
Morris.
Your MacGuffin. There's all of a sudden something they haven't knows how to get through. It's like, of course, yeah.
From there, they kind of figure out a way to escape. Once they escape, they get to the vehicles. Yeah, they still razor fist car.
Yeah, some like souped up car.
There was so many other cars they could have stolen.
It looks so weird, like why that would even exist in that compound, in that neck of the woods for this guy. Like it was like cheesy. Custom car? It was just cheesy to be cheesy, guys.
So clearly he had more of a role if he got a custom car.
Exactly, and you said he was just a henchman.
Yeah.
No.
He's special henchman.
He's the henchman. I give you hints, sir.
It's one of those, like, maybe they're going to do something down the road with him.
He's so wooden, though. Speaking of Razor Fist, real quick, I did read before we started that he's the third Razor. Like, there are 3 Razor Fists in comic continuity.
Okay.
The first one was killed off. The second 2 were brothers, and one of the brothers is dead, so he's like the remaining Razor Fist.
Okay.
Which makes me think Razor Fists really suck at whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
You lost your brother and the guy that started the name. You're probably not long for this world.
No. Yeah, I think in the comics, too, he had dual blades.
Yeah, both were missing.
How do you wipe his ass?
That's why he's got henchmen.
Oh, no. And you're under Razor Fist? Oh, no. That's not the job you want.
You got... Nope. You've got... potty duty. No, don't even say that. That's so ridiculous.
All right. So from there, they take them through the maze. They escape out of the compound, and you have the big thing of, all right, we're going through the maze. We got to make sure all of our turns are timed correctly and everything.
For some reason, Trevor's driving.
Is he? No, he's not. He's in the front seat because he's motion
sickness.
Oh,
he's talking. That's right.
Because it's still Katie driving.
Oh, that's right.
So there's a reason she's there.
You're right, guys. Yeah. There's a reason she's with them. She's making turns when they say to turn. Yep. No one else could have pulled that off.
So
I like Awkwafina and the character. I just think she's very conveniently written.
Yeah, she is. But at the same time, do you think she's obviously better suited than what, I can't remember her name, but the girl in Thor: The Dark World was?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I hated Thor: The Dark World, though.
Yeah.
No. I don't. And a lot of the internet gets enraged about like Mary Sue's type thing, like Rey from Star Wars. They just know how to be good and drill. I'm not saying she's a Mary Sue because she obviously knows how to drive. Like, that's not the question. It's, she probably didn't need to be in that position at that time. Like, she just didn't need to be in this life and death situation making the turns. Like, Sean could have been doing it the whole time. Whatever. That's fine.
They make it through the maze. They get to the magical land, Ta Lo.
Yep. It's like a different dimension. They mention, like, it's...
Yeah, they go through a waterfall. Big, go through the waterfall.
Yep. And then it takes you through like this weird space and time thing, and then they pop out. They don't really show you how you pop back out. You're just kind of there, right?
No, you're just there. And then from there, you kind of get introduction to like all the other mythical creatures that they kind of put in there.
There's some foxes, right?
So there is a Ben Guang, which was the birds in the background that are on fire. Do you remember? There's a whole line about that too. Oh my god, that bird was on fire. Oh no, that's normal, Morris says.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it happened.
There's the Huli Jing, which was the nine-tailed fox.
Those I remember seeing before. That kind of reductive, but that totally reminded me of Pokemon.
Oh, it definitely did. No, there's that moment I was like, this seems almost Pokemon-ish, but at the same time, it makes sense of where Pokemon came from.
Got their inspiration, for sure.
There's the Shishi, which is the Guardian Lions.
Now, the Guardian Lion was the coolest thing. For me, in the movie, it's one of the coolest things to see brought to the camera. It's that traditional lion with the big face, kind of smaller body, right?
Yeah.
But like it's like you always see it in ornaments and drawings.
Statues.
Yeah, statues. But you never see it moving or live. And so they made it like a real thing walking around.
It's definitely really cool to see that come to life in this movie.
And it's huge.
And then you got the Quinlin, or Quillin. It's the dragon-faced horse.
Do I remember saying a dragon-faced horse?
Wow, you really were out of it for this part. Fuck, Todd. There's the whole scene too where they're like, oh, did that horse have a face of a dragon? Like, there's a whole shtick on that, too.
I was just in wonderment looking at the background, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Good save.
I was probably going... Now, honestly, I was probably sitting there going, couldn't they just fly the helicopter to the waterfall?
That's what you're still thinking. All right.
Probably was. No, but I remember the lion, the nine tails.
The witch and the wardrobe. Okay.
Yep. The Winter Queen.
Yep.
I don't think that's
right. Yeah, no, all the mythical creatures, it was cool just because they actually utilized the Chinese culture for that. It wasn't just like, let's make it up and just put it in there.
Yeah, it's not again, because I didn't even know that the little...
The Dajing Morris?
Yeah, Morris was even based on something real. I thought it was like a fun, like, it's a little Ottoman.
I think there's like a dark meaning behind it too.
Like, how do they poop? How do they eat?
I don't think about this.
They had little other ones running around. How does it procreate?
Maybe it just touches tips.
What tips?
You don't know. There's fur there. You pull them back.
My condolences, Morris. Alright, so they're in Ta Lo, and this is where you get to meet Ying Nan, who is...
She's the aunt of Shang-Chi and Shaolin. Yep. And so they kind of meet her for the first time, which is a cool experience for them. Because at first, all the warriors were going to attack, but she stopped all the warriors. She's like, no, these are my, I guess, niece and nephew. She doesn't say that.
Right.
But they stop.
And this is Michelle Yeoh, to be clear. And God, dude, she is also one of those actresses, shows up on screen and you're like, everything's going to be cool.
Yeah.
It's like, she's got gravitas. Mm-hmm. And so when I saw her, I didn't even know she was in it. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, and looking
casting.
Up. Yeah, no, great casting. And again, I didn't even know she was traditionally like trained and like did all of her, like, her own stunts back. You know, I didn't know she did all sorts of like those action movies back in the day. Like there's a lot of old clips going around of her doing some crazy stuff as well. Yeah. Kind of like you had Jackie Chan gets all the notoriety for that kind of stuff, but she was actually back there kicking ass, and to see her still doing this on the highest level is super cool.
You said she's 59?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just crazy. From there, they kind of warn Ta Lo that the dad is coming to kind of claim what he thinks is his.
With a whole army.
Yeah. And this is kind of where the 10 Rings are kind of talking to him, saying that his wife is still alive. Ta Lo has imprisoned his wife, and she's behind a dragon scale wall.
Yeah, to be clear, what he's saying is that's what the father believes.
Yeah.
That the reason he wants to go to Ta Lo is because now he's hearing his dead wife's voice saying, hey, I'm trapped here, they've trapped me, Ta Lo, that the citizens don't want me to get out from behind this door, only you can get me out with the 10 rings type of thing. So he wants to get there. He is convinced that they are the bad guys in the situation. But as the citizens explain, there's like a dragon scale door.
There's the dragon scale door, and pretty much the only thing that can break it is the 10 rings.
What do they say is behind the door?
They said it's the dweller in the darkness.
Is that from the comics?
Yes, that is actually.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know how much of this was like comic based or not.
Yeah, that is actually in the comics.
What is the dweller in the darkness in the comics? Is it similar? Is it a demon that just like consumes stuff?
I just know it is.
Okay.
So
yeah, so
I don't know everything, Todd. All right, I know you like to think of me as a guy that knows everything, and I'm flattered, but I don't.
What about the birds and the bees?
Oh, that's for another day, son.
Son, I just learned something else. Mother, turn the pot on and explain yourself. Oh god. But yeah, so then we're getting the conflicting idea that Ta Lo is now explaining to Sean and Katie and Xiaoling that, hey, the gate is there, protected by dragon scales, to protect demons that were here a long time ago, to keep them inside the door. And if the power's gone, they come out. There's no way to stop these guys. They're pretty much invincible.
Then you kind of go into a little bit of a training montage with it of Shang-Chi. He's starting to learn how his mother used to fight with like the airbending style from his aunt. And then you have not really a training montage with his sister.
No,
Xiaoling.
She's just getting kind of the tool.
She gets the dragon scale tool. It's the arrow on the rope. I don't know the actual term for it.
Yeah,
it's just badass.
It is badass.
And it's just her kind of getting used probably to the weight. She's kind of going around, cutting bamboo around her and just...
Yeah, even the aunt says, like, hey, you can train here out in the open. Like, this is not just... We don't just train dudes here.
Yeah, that's the other part, too, is they're accepting of everyone. It's not just a sexist bastard that's ruling.
No, exactly. And Nate, what about the archers?
Oh, yeah, there's the archers. There's archers training. You got Katie. She just joins in with the archers. Yeah.
Is she good?
There's the line where one of the ladies says, you're not gonna... What is it? If you aim at nothing, you're not gonna hit anything.
Duh.
And the whole conflict with Katie throughout the movie, she doesn't know what she wants to do with her life.
Oh, this is a metaphor.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that. I just saw, here's a bow and arrow. Now you're gonna be super good at it.
No, there's a whole metaphor behind it, Todd.
Oh.
Apparently you're missing more shit.
I don't think I missed that one necessarily.
Really?
No, I remember. I'm just saying, that's garbage.
Oh, you're playing... Yeah, okay, you're playing coy with me.
Yes.
So...
Again, I love the character, but the conveniences they give this character to just exist on this quest...
So yeah,
insane.
She starts off shooting her arrow at the target, and she's not dead on center. She's a little off.
Nate and I have tried to do archery before.
Yeah, and Todd sucked. I was great.
He was not great. We were garbage.
Oh shit, we're shooting at targets, and I even somehow managed to shoot your target. That's pretty skillful, I feel.
That is true. That's like when you bowl and you hit the other lane and get a strike.
Yeah, that takes talent, okay?
It does, that's fair.
You have that whole montage of them training, and then, of course, finally, the father rolls in.
Literally.
Yeah.
With the whole convoy.
Yeah, with all the cars, too. At that point, like, why didn't you just drive and hit them all?
That's what I thought. When they parked, I was like, just keep going through them.
Yeah.
Run them all over.
So there's certain things for the movie, obviously, like, we can't do this. This is like the whole worms in The Hobbit.
Worms?
Like the worms that went underground.
Oh, the Hobbit, like the 5 armies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take the cars and just run them over.
Yep. Our machine guns?
Yeah.
Did anybody ever fire a gun?
No, well... No, there was no guns in this. Was there?
Could you have just killed that army with a gun?
Maybe it's like a moral code.
They were in there they were massacring.
Okay, not moral code, but like an honor. Like the Chinese people have like an honor with a lot of fighting.
You think Iron or Razor Fist has honor?
Maybe he was trained in that way.
He said kill them all, didn't he? Didn't the dad said he said destroy them or whatever? He walked away.
Yeah, but that's not like honor and fighting and making sure it's a hand-to-hand combat, not like, I'm just going to massacre them with guns.
But we saw him massacring people with his 10 rings power like no one's business.
Yeah, because he wants to be a badass, okay? He doesn't care.
So he doesn't have the honor.
No, he doesn't have the honor.
But that's his army.
Yeah, but his army does.
Cracking here. You're cracking at the seams here.
Yeah. Well, either way.
So the dad, the dad just kind of walks through the fight and is like, you guys do it. It's like he could have ended the fight himself and just been fine.
Oh, yeah.
Why he had to keep walking?
Yeah.
Plot, but whatever.
Yeah. So pretty much everyone's fighting and they're like, no,
Even the lions fighting, which was cool.
That was actually cool. You had Shang-Chi, who went after his father and fought him in Shang-Chi. No, Shang-Chi. I had it right! No!
I got him, guys. We got him. All right, keep going. You good.
So he fights his father and confronts him, and he kind of has this epiphany where he's like, I'm gonna kill my father. Because earlier on in the movie, when he was sent to America originally, it was to kill his mother's killer.
Yep, it was to avenge the mother, kill the person responsible for her death. So it was left very open to interpretation.
Yeah. And so he realized he couldn't do it. He wasn't gonna kill that guy. And I thought, honestly, in the part of the movie where he's told Katie, like, hey, I didn't go through it. I didn't kill that guy. I thought it was going to turn out to be like, oh, that's the guy that killed her grandpa.
Which person?
The guy that he didn't kill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. I did have that same thought. Like, it's going to be tied together.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be that. But luckily, I'm glad it wasn't, because that would have been a whole new shit show of
We didn't need another plot. Yeah.
No.
What did you think about the flashback till we find out how the mother was killed?
That was pretty strong. So it was just, the gang rolling in. And
the Iron Gang, right?
Yeah, the Iron Gang.
Very cheesy name, but whatever.
Maybe it's a callback for, Iron Man or something. Like, they're just trying to play it. No.
Yep, we'll go with that.
It was strong in the sense of like, all right, she's like, just go. I'll say, like, she tries to take them all on, and at first it's like, oh, she can do this. It's like 5 of them, but then all of a sudden, here comes like 20 of them rolling in.
So, and then she makes the kids go inside, and you can see Sean is now watching through the window.
Yep.
And she dies. And
so yeah, she dies. Yeah, and then after that, there's a point where his father even goes out trying to avenge and find the members of the gang. There's a point where he's going through. They're all gambling. The gang members, he's just obliterating them as Shang-Chi is watching this as a kid as well. So he's a very traumatized.
Oh yeah, he's making the son watch it.
Yeah.
To teach him like how to be tough and strong and blah blah blah.
Yeah. So this first confrontation between his father, he decides, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Yep. So Which I appreciated that line of like, this is what I have to do now.
Yeah. So he goes through and he's like, I need to use the way my father taught me, because obviously that's what he realizes, that's how you're going to kill, not the way his mother taught him. No, because he uses his father's in that first one.
Yep. Brute force, basically.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Pretty much he gets punched through the water.
Yeah.
Like just a huge tidal wave, going through. And
I will say that from the trailer, I knew he was going to end up in the water at some point, because the trailer shows him coming face to face with the dragon. You're like, well, he's going to go in that lake.
Yeah.
The minute I saw the lake, I was like, he's going in that fucking lake. That dad's going to knock his ass into the lake.
Okay, so the trailer kind of ruined it. Okay, thanks for
The trailer did not ruin it.
Okay.
I only knew he was going to go in the lake at the when you see the lake and the dad comes in, you're like, they're going to fight and he's going to go in the lake. Like, there was a matter of, a few minutes in between that? Yeah.
So it's one of those where definitely have to suspend disbelief on this movie more, because he's supposed to be a regular person and he just got punched.
Like a mile away.
Like at Mach 5 pretty much is what it seems like going through that water.
Well, we also don't know what kind of magic his mom held. Like, he could have more than we think, because she's magical. She's moving the leaves and stuff and flying. Like, that's not, she's using the wind around it. She's controlling the wind and the nature, so.
Alright, suspend disbelief. He goes in the water, and then from there, you have his father who just jumps over to the gate.
Yeah, big jump. I'm surprised he didn't use that more often.
Yeah, clears the water, no issue.
Yeah.
And he just starts wailing at the door. And as he's wailing at the door, of course he hears his wife's voice in the background. He thinks he's going to save her. But then, of course, crawling out of the scales are the little dwellers in the darkness, I guess.
Like the little baby ones that are like, they're like weird bats.
Yeah, they're like the worker bees for the queen bee.
Yeah, they go out to grab souls, bring them back to the dweller in the darkness to feed that dweller that gets stronger with each soul that takes in.
Yep. So the first one kind of flies in, and everyone's still kind of fighting between the two armies, and one of the little demons grabs the guy in the painted mask and sucks his soul out.
Yeah, the big badass we thought was going to have a cool scene.
So he died real quick. So I don't know if it's one of those, like, they try to build him as a badass, and then making him the first target, realizing, okay, these things are really bad.
Just to show us that no one can beat him?
Yeah.
Then do it to fucking Razor Fist. Fucking kill that guy first. Because there was a line like, we can't beat these, we need to get together, and the guy's like, blah, and they keep fighting, and then the soul gets taken.
Well, yeah, Razor Fist.
And then Razor Fist's like, oh yeah, we should probably team up. Like,
yeah, he tries to attack him with a sword, and his sword doesn't do anything. They realize it's only their weapons with the dragon scales.
The dragon scale stuff is the only weapon that can beat it.
And so they team up, so there's the big battle now between the demon babies and the two armies.
Yep.
And as that's going on, it kind of goes back to Shang-Chi in the water. And it's just him kind of floating down further and further in the water. And then finally, the dragon, the protector of the land, shows up and kind of comes face to face with Shang-Chi.
And you were asking if that dragon was going to be in the movie, I remember, before the movie came out, you kept asking if that dragon was like, if you think it's going to be part of it. Does that have a name, that dragon?
No, the dragon is just the dragon.
What is there was a name of some creature and you're like, is it going to be in the movie? You're like, I wonder if that's going to show up or...
There's Fing Fang Foom.
Yeah, who's that?
It's like a dragon.
So it is a dragon?
It's like a dragon creature, yeah, from space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just a play.
No, I think this is something
legit.
They're
They're a mythical dragon. Okay.
So
a water dragon for sure, because it controls a lot of the water to fight with.
Yeah, makes sense, I guess, from the whole reason why they got the map from the water.
Right. Okay, so that we jumped ahead slightly, but yeah, so he runs into the dragon.
Yeah, and I don't think anything was said. It was just more of a moment.
Yeah, you kind of knew like he had met something down there.
Yeah, and he kind of emerges from the water with the dragon and starts fighting all the little baby demons.
Yep, and that kind of turns the tide.
Yeah.
No pun intended for everybody.
So as it turns the tide, though, the father's still wailing at the door, and finally the big demon gets out.
Yep, they realize they have failed.
Yeah. So big demon gets out, and the dragon and the big demon are fighting, while on the ground, Shang-Chi and his father are fighting.
And this is kind of where you start to see Sean start to get power of the 10 rings every time the father uses them.
Well, this is where, he takes his mother's style of fighting, where she's using the wind, and he's using the wind to bring the rings into his control. So they're kind of like orbiting around him as he's fighting, and he's using them that way. He's not even using them on his wrist at that point.
They're just like they're like a side weapon that are floating with him. Yeah. They're like protecting him.
And so there's a point where there comes a struggle of like, he's got 5 rings, his dad's got 5 rings, and they're kind of having like a tug of war battle between the two. And
his turned yellow, and his father's is still blue the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's visually really cool.
Yeah. So obviously blue, being the darker tone color, gold, red being that brighter tone.
Hero color, quote unquote, yeah.
So ends up he wins the fight against his father, and from there he kind of inherits the rings. And
so then Shang-Chi, now that he has the rings and the father's kind of down and out a little bit, like there's kind of a moment between them of, hey, the mother was never behind there. He realizes what he's done. He sees the big demon is out. He goes,
he realized he fucked up.
Yeah. Oh shit. They were right. My wife's not calling to me. I've let my family down again. And the Dweller in the Darkness picks him up with like his tentacles or whatever. I say he, but whatever. Dudes are douchebags, so let's just call it he. He picks up the dad, and then the father like has the 10 rings pulls them up with him, and then is about to get his soul's starting to get sucked out of his body, and then he like basically accepts it and shoots the rings back down to Shang-Chi, who then takes them onto his wrist. Like he almost transfers the power to him officially. Yeah. And so now Shang-Chi's got it. The dad sacrificed himself. Whatever you want to say about that, the dad's a piece of shit that's murdered. Yeah. I don't give... Like, the dad doesn't get redemption at that moment for that bullshit. He didn't even say sorry, I don't think.
So after Shang-Chi's got the rings, they realize they got to take on the Dweller of the Darkness.
Yep.
Well, the dragon comes up, and as the dragon comes up to kind of pick up Shang-Chi, his sister's on it. Yep. And so they're both going like, all right, let's take down this big baddie.
Let's do it together. So it's a really cool aerial fight. Like
it is.
I was kind of disappointed that another Marvel movie ended in like a big CGI monster fight, like a bland villain type thing. Yeah. But it was cool to see an aerial battle, especially with the dragons kind of going at it, and they're kind of riding the back. And there's a whole scene where the Dweller actually is starting to suck the dragon's soul out of its body. And they're like panicking, and then the archery happens. Right. Biggest, ooh yeah, all right, Katie. So there's the fight in the sky, and then the dragon actually gets caught by the Dweller in the Darkness, who starts to suck the soul out of its body, and they can't stop it. Like Sean and the sister can't do anything about it, so they need somebody else to basically help.
Yeah. So in that scene, Shang-Chi is holding his sister as the dragon's getting its soul sucked out, and he kind of comes to that realization of, I'm not letting go of you this time. I'm going to stick around and not abandon you.
Yeah, she even asked to be let go, right?
Yeah, she even did. And he's like, no, even if it means death, I want to be there with you till the end. And during this whole scene, it kind of goes back to Katie on the ground, and she comes in with that shot and she shoots the Dweller in the Darkness right through the neck.
What was it really, shouldn't have been funny, but was the old man was about to take the shot. The guy that trained her for half a day, so she's an expert marksman apparently. Whatever.
You can't suspend disbelief that they got one lucky shot off.
Well, no, not that. That she learned how to be a great archer throughout the... She even mentions, she's like, I've only done this for like not even a day or something. I was like, they're admitting how stupid that is, but whatever. Katie is about to let the old dude, her teacher, take the shot, and he's about to, and then the demon thing just picks him up, sucks the soul, and he drops it dead. And it's like, it was so quick. It was like a comedic slapstick moment. Everybody was just like, we laughed in the theater. It's like, oh shit.
No one laughed in that part in our theater. Well, you guys are a bunch of dicks.
I laughed. I still find that funny.
So Todd laughs. Everyone laughs. If Todd's laughing, everyone's laughing.
In my head, they're all laughing, you know? Oh, I need more wine. I need more wine. No, but then, so then they need Katie to shoot the neck. And somehow they pass that message to her. Like, she's told she needs... Or does the old dude say that?
I think the old dude... It's
someone's
implied there.
Yeah. And so she needs to make the shot. And so then you've got, the sister being held on by Sean. And so you need that hero shot. And...
Yeah. So pretty much hits the Dweller in the Darkness in the neck. Well and behold, I guess that's the weak spot for when it's sucking souls.
I guess it does go from one mouth to the other.
Yeah.
Soul Sucker 3000.
So, yeah, from there it stops, and then they get their second wind in the fight. Mm-hmm. And so this is where Shang-Chi kind of uses the 10 rings against the Dweller in the Darkness. He kind of, hits the Dweller in the Darkness in the stomach and just kind of impales it on the ground with the rings. And
he's, thrown up into the sky really high, right?
Yeah, and as he's in the sky, he's, doing some moves and all that that's kind of controlling the rings as they spin around or something like that.
Does he, embed it in the stomach or something?
Yeah.
Of the Dweller?
Yeah, it seems something like that.
And then explodes it from, within, almost like a bomb or something.
Yeah, and as it explodes, yay, they killed the monster. And then, of course, Katie makes a comment of oh, you're doing a cool Kamehameha.
What does that mean?
You don't know what it means. Okay. It's from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah, that's why I don't know.
Yeah. So,
I know Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta?
Yeah.
Vagina. I remember seeing trailers.
Yeah.
No.
It was one of those shows
so that's
where,
doesn't matter. Kami-Kami-Yai? Kami-Kami-Yai?
Kami-Kami-Hi. God, now I can't even...
Guys, again, we did it. We've thrown him off. He even said it earlier now.
Kamehameha.
Kamehameha.
Yeah, I think that's right.
What does that
I
mean?
never watched Dragon Ball, really.
Wow, I thought I was defending my life for that. Okay.
No, it was one of those shows that just dragged on too much.
Dragged.
Yeah.
Dragon Balls. It was a play on drag. Dragged.
All right.
Dragged on balls. Guys, it's late.
Yeah, it is.
But, yes, he explodes the Dweller in the Darkness. She makes the comment. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, and that's
Victory.
kind of it. And then from there it pans to Katie and Shang-Chi talking to their friends.
At dinner. It's kind of a throwback to an earlier scene where the female friend is talking how big she is, and they're kind of mocking it a little bit, and then now they're telling they're telling their entire story about how, and it's ridiculous, but they're telling it, and she's like, oh wait, thanks for mocking me, and then you see something pop in the background, right?
Thanks for mocking me and making just this bullshit story. And they're like, no, it really happened, and then of course you got Wong coming in the back with his sling ring, open up in a portal, hey, you Shang-Chi? I need you. And from there, they follow him in, and, their friends are kind of looking in disbelief, what the fuck just happened? And then the movie ends there. Yeah,
he says, Katie, you're going to be important too, and he brings Katie come along.
Yeah. So she does play a bigger part, I guess.
He's like, wow, you have extremely good luck. Let's bring you with us. We're going to need
What?
that.
That's a power.
Is it?
It is in Deadpool 2.
That's true. Domino?
Yeah.
Oh, I know it. I have memory.
Oh, that's because I'm holding up a big sign, everyone, that says Domino.
That is not true.
And I even found little dominoes right now that just...
He was waiting for this one reference that randomly came up that I brought up. So they walk off through another thing. So apparently they're going to get...
That's credits right there.
Yeah, they're going to get transferred something. Then we get a couple after credit scenes.
Yeah, there's 2 post-credit scenes, and of course...
Well, one's during the credits and one's after. So
there's you always stick around at a Marvel movie.
Yep, even to the very end.
And the first one is Wong kind of analyzing the 10 rings. And there's also Bruce Banner in the background with Captain Marvel.
Which is really cool. I did not expect that at all. No. I was not expecting to see Bruce Banner as a human again.
Yeah. He's still wearing the sling,
He's still wearing the injured arm
obviously
sling.
Something.
But the whole plot of Endgame was I'm going to be Banner or the Hulk all the time. I'm going to be a half and half.
It's one of those where it'd be nice to have a Hulk movie to kind of delve out his story more, but obviously they can't because Universal holds the rights to have a standalone Hulk movie, but they can use Hulk in the movie as long as it's not a Hulk movie. It's really weird.
You would think they'd do the Sony move where it's hey, we're making so much money off of Spider-Man, just take...
Yeah. I mean, there's that, but they're working their way around by putting them in other movies because they don't have to do anything to Universal with that. As long as they use Hulk in other movies, that's not a Hulk movie. I don't think they have to worry about...
I can't believe Ragnarok doesn't count as a Hulk movie. He was 50%
No, because it says Thor Ragnarok.
Right. Oh, I get it.
So you just call it something else and just put him as the main character.
Wow. Well, is he going to show up in the She-Hulk series?
Probably.
Okay.
I wouldn't doubt it. So yeah, they're analyzing, and Bruce Banner is like, oh, it's nothing I've recognized before. Captain Marvel's like, oh, nothing I've seen from the worlds or whatever.
But they know it's super powerful.
Yeah, and Wong even says like, oh, it's nothing I even know, but it seems like a beacon.
Yeah, which is weird. There's a beacon inside of it. Like,
so
how are they going to explain the fuck out of that one? That's my... I don't know how they're going to explain
It's weird because,
that.
like, I don't know what angle they're playing. I'd like to see it Galactus almost in a sense, but I don't know how this fits in with Galactus. Because it's a beacon. Obviously, Galactus kind of has that where he goes off of a beacon.
Okay, now I actually do have the answer, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh, you do?
There's other trailers out there.
Oh, there is. There is other trailers out there. Is this deal to Spider-Man?
Nope.
Eternals. Yeah, it's Eternals.
My lips are sealed.
I figured it out, everyone. Hi, figured it out. Detective Nate here.
So now that makes a lot more sense. I did not know that he came from a beacon.
Yeah. Okay. But it's also
Which he would be a big person to bring everybody together for.
Yeah. But the other thing is, if they actually go off of the comic reference, there's... I can't think of the name. It's like Cthulhu... It's like the Cthulhu rings or something like that.
Okay.
And so it was like alien race where each ring held the soul of a person in it.
Maybe that's how they got the 10 rings together.
And so there's that aspect too with it.
I bet that sounds like what they would do that.
Yeah. So...
Okay.
Shit, I think I just pieced it all together.
Shit, we got... Guys, we just broke the news.
Right?
We just broke it.
The Eternals are in the rings? Is that what it is?
Oh, is that maybe?
No, it can't be.
No, they can't be.
No. But still.
But there's something with the... I bet the rings are connected to what you just talked about, and that's going to be brought up, and that's going to have to deal with Galactus, because that's why you establish a giant team.
Yeah.
That is master of different magic and stuff, because you don't have Captain America punching Galactus. So.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, then there's the second end
the
credit scene.
post-credits, like the legit, yeah.
And
I fucking don't remember what happened in it.
It's pretty much
was it
Shaolin sitting on the throne.
Oh, that's right.
Not the throne, rings. But like the main chair.
She's back at the compound for the 10 rings.
And she's running the compound.
Yep, she has women training.
Yeah, she has women training and men training. And then it's weird because like usually in the movies there's always like, oh, Guardians of the Galaxy return, but this one's like the 10 rings will return, which was a very like it just seemed odd. Like, all right, they're kind of like a bad organization. Unless
my theory, go on.
Unless they're kind of going off of like, all right, she kind of ran that fight club. Maybe she's gonna run another fight club, and that's gonna like. I think it'd be cool to see it as a Disney Plus series, like a fight club with all the different characters going at it.
You'd have to have one establishing one that's going through the fight club to like. Go
you would.
What I picture that is real quick. She sits at the throne, and fucking Razor Fist is her number 2 because of course he is. Fucking non-henchman is now in everything. But I think they're saying the 10 rings will return because they're going to need an army, and she's going to have the best army on the planet. Like, the best trained,
there's definitely
sneaky assassins. Like, I think she's going to be one of those, her and the 10 rings is going to be one of those moments where they're down and out, and all of a sudden, who's showing up? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's the Black Widow army.
It's Shaolin with the 10 rings.
Oh, not the Black Widow army. No. Never mind.
Maybe, but I mean, you're gonna need a big fighting force of people that are super, super good.
Yeah, it's weird because like they've been building a lot of fighting forces in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because you had Black Panther and all them.
Wakandans,
How many like sorcerers there were in Endgame? Then you got now the Black Widow army. You got 10 Rings army.
Which you're gonna need them for somebody like Galactus.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really just. That's the weird. You can't really just fight Galactus, but Galactus is gonna have some sort of army. That greets him before, right? They're gonna add something in there.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna need a significant ground force.
And that's even if it's Galactus. Maybe it's Fing Fang Foom.
Yep.
Giant dragon.
I feel like you need somebody a little stronger than a giant dragon. We saw Starro get wrecked.
Yeah, but that was Starro. That was different. That's
DC.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, that wraps up Shang-Chi and the
Legend of the 10 Squares? No, Rings. My bad.
Guys, I need to go to bed.
You need to go to bed. Time did you fucking wake up?
1 a.m.
Bullshit.
So yeah, I beat him, guys.
Why didn't you reply to my text?
Because I just need to set a precedent with you.
Fuck off.
You think I wake up and respond? I wait a little bit. I'm like, hey, you're not going to fucking...
Oh, you're one of those people like, I see the text, but I'm not going to respond.
Yep.
Who fucking does that?
It depends on the time of day, because if I start texting you at like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., you're going to text me back, then I have to start in conversation. I'd rather wake up and now I'm in conversation.
Did I text you back right away?
But I didn't text you, so you couldn't have.
I would have just bombarded you text.
Since when? Now that would be weirder.
You're getting away from the point. You're getting away from the point.
I don't only do it in specific instances. I don't do it a lot.
Yeah.
But if it's let's say somebody texts me at like 11 o'clock at night, I'm fucking responding to them in the morning because I don't want to start a conversation right now.
Yeah.
It depends on the context. If it's an emergency, obviously I'm getting back to you. Or fucking don't text me.
It's an emergency. I'm gonna call you.
But yeah, so it's just one of those, like, I'm not going to wake up directly and get on my text and send it. Like, I'm not in that mode yet.
Okay, so you want to give it some time. Yeah. Like a day or even more.
No, I only know, how we'll call him Frankie. I know somebody like that waits days to get back. And then we'll only respond to the text if somebody else in that thread will text first.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay. But yeah, that is the movie. Hope you enjoyed the review. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah, let us know what plot holes you found in the movie. Yeah,
can you just fly the helicopter into the dimension? Okay.
Maybe.
Now, Nathaniel, where can they find us?
They can find us anywhere with the EDTIJO, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
TikTok?
TikTok even. That's right.
Nate's been putting together a couple videos based on some of our clips. Really good.
Yes. And then you can also email us at theendissigh@gmail.com.
Yeah, we want to hear all the feedback. What do you want to hear about? We've had some people asking us about some Halloween and scary movie-specific content. We're not the best at that zone, but we do have some we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
And we may just bring in on a couple guests to help us talk about those.
Yeah.
Put the pressure out now.
Take the pressure off of us.
Definitely for Nate.
Yeah.
We pretend like we know what we're doing, but it'll be a bunch of people trying to figure out how to talk on mic. But yeah, that's coming up. Do we have any idea of what we're doing next week?
Next week, I'm not sure yet.
It's probably an underrated.
It's an underrated movie.
Maybe. Okay, well, that's TBD.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's going to be another underrated. I think this is a Nate pick.
Is it?
I did Angus, right?
Yeah. All right, I'll figure out something.
All right, which means I probably have a movie to get reacclimated with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or watch for the first time.
That's not how we do underrated movies, guys. We know what they are. That's why they're underrated.
I already told him I watched Angus for the first time.
Shit, you did. There goes the magic of podcasting.
Oh, shit. All right.
Well, on that note,
thanks for stopping by.
Is there anything else you want to try?
I don't know yet. I haven't figured out. I've been thinking about it.
You've been thinking about it?
Yeah. Still nothing.
It's because it's fucking Candyland.
Yeah.
How do you beat that? Living in a lonely world. She took the night train, going anywhere.